Nope. Not an R in .tv. $33 of English, terrible at it.
That's the way to go.
All right, so hello.
Relatively good at American English when I bother.
Yeah. Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us. I am joined tonight by 3, potentially 4, and someone will show up a little bit later. And starting from the top, we have Brock.
I'm sorry, you said.
If you just want
Did
to,
you call my name?
Yeah, if you just want to like introduce yourself and your character description, and just anywhere people can find you.
Very good. My character is Brock. In Dwarvish and various dialects of English, that means badger. The people he grew up around would have called him Inoli, which is badger in the Tsalagi or Cherokee tongue. He grew up as a barbarian in the plains and near the mountains. He is Native American in appearance, despite being a dwarf, with reddish, gold or bronzed skin, black hair. It's long and braided, but the sides are shaved. There are 3 feathers tied into his hair, a black one, a gold one, and a red one. He's bare-chested most of the time unless it's really cold, with a tattoo of the badger paw on his right chest and a tattoo of a black hand on the left side of his chest. He's wearing leather leggings and a breech clout, carrying a big old gunstock-style club with a spike on one side and a couple of tomahawks. He is an ancestral guardian-style barbarian and a mountain dwarf. I myself am Jack, and you can find me at Of Gods and Gamemasters on Twitter, on my website, on YouTube, all of those things.
Very awesome.
That's it.
Moving down the line, Gin?
Gin, like to drink, yeah.
Alrighty.
So what we have is Callahan Anderson. He's be a young boy, maybe 11, pushing 12 tops. Full blue attire, blue hair, blue eyes, blue hat, blue clothing. Very small, like barely pushes it past around the 4 feet, maybe 4'2". His eyes are very like sunken, or have like those little raccoon bags right under him, as he's maybe had about roughly 2 hours of sleep before he got put into this shenanigans that are being about to ensue. He is a Order of the Scribes wizard, and is primarily Hydro / Cryomancer. As for myself, for my Twitter and my Twitch, it's the same. They're the same for both. It's just Jin MD, and that's as simple as that.
And last we have Zombie.
I am Zombie. I'm going to be playing Aurelius. Aurelius is a 5'10" human, bronze skin, dark brownish black hair. He has armor that is very reminiscent to Roman-style heavy armor, spear. He himself is a more jovial sort. I am also playing a cleric of life, and I serve the god Dionysus, because that seemed like a good idea. As for who I am... Yeah. I'm Zombie Guy Eat. I'm Zombie Guy Eat on Twitter, Twitch, Steam, just about every single thing you can find out there. Don't currently stream at the moment, but planning on doing it again soon.
Very cool. Yeah, it's always about giving life. Sometimes it's about loving life.
I have a question.
Yes.
The heavy Roman armor, is that Lorica segmentata or squamata? Is it like the banded mail or the other kind?
Probably have to be banded since I'm playing off chainmail.
Okay, then actually that's the...
I keep forgetting the name of the other one.
there's a specific Lorica that is chain, so it's probably that one. Now I have the visual. Thank you.
All good.
So, we join the three intrepid heroes as they travel through the dense jungle that is the nation of Elphias on the, western continent in the world, north of the tribes of Golalari. It has been roughly a fortnight since you've set out getting information from an older halfling fellow who was talking almost what seemed nonsense about a temple deep in the jungle dedicated to snakes. The adventure seeming interesting and as though there were loot to find. Gladly buying his drinks all night, getting more information, trying to weed out where it was and how you might find it. Eventually that information came to pass. The three of you pooled together your money and set out with the supplies that you were able to garner to survive the wilds of the jungles and make your way. So, spending the last fortnight cutting your way through thick foliage, going deeper and deeper into seemingly never-ending jungle, you come across tribal warriors in the middle of what appears to be a ritual. You knew it wouldn't end well, and tried to lose them in the undergrowth. But they know the terrain. Find yourselves in a clearing, surrounded, herded like cattle.
The poor fools, they have us surrounded.
Unfortunate for them.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go back here a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yes, young Caliban, stand behind us. We do not wish for you to be pierced again.
Whatever shall I do without you two?
Probably die.
You know, I'm not even gonna answer that one.
There are two berserkers and
What
what look
is
like
it?
6 tribal warriors. I'm sorry?
Brock steps forward from the other two and asks, "What is it you want of us? We have done you no harm."
Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Hold on, I need to double check that. I don't think I do.
That's a bad sign.
No, I did not play this one as the I would like to know when my enemies are talking shit one.
There's a very airy, hissing sort of language that comes from them together, all sort of surrounding you, pointing spears in your direction.
Well,
Do any of you speak giant?
I think other than me, big man, I don't think so.
Dwarvish?
Celestial, Elvish. I speak Dwarvish.
Anything but whatever it is you're speaking. No?
Why is common never common in these parts?
I mean, then maybe that's why they call it the jungle, you know?
That is a good point.
The wilds. Yeah, this is a...
I only learned common from you lot when you showed up on the continent, so...
Oh, I think they're fighting us.
Oh,
The circle begins closing in as they get ever closer.
How many of them are there?
6.
All right.
Well-
Well, best not to wait until they decide to jump. Better to catch them off guard. I'm going to go ahead and rage.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
And I assume, that at this point we'll need to roll initiative, since just because I rage doesn't mean I get to jump off before them.
Are there any other actions anybody would like to take as they're moving in, or should we move to...
I'll just start prepping. I'm prepping up a spell.
How far are they?
Let's see if we have a good spot here, because I just sort of like picked a little castle board. They're maybe 20 feet out on the side.
20 feet out on the sides.
Yeah.
Okay. I will hold my action to cast a spell then until they are within 10 feet of me.
All right.
Yeah, my
And,
intent is to
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
charge one side and break the circle. So,
I'll be
up
honest.
to you.
Oh no, you're good. I kind of have a thing for if we are circled, which would be worse for them.
Okay.
But I'll let you do what you need to.
Hey, no, if I'm aware that you have a useful trick.
I would just basically just touch you and say, rush them once you see a bit of light.
Very well. I will do as you say.
Yeah, basically once they're within 10 feet then, or within, I can do 10 or 15, either way. Aurelius is going to cast Spirit Guardians. Start off big, why not?
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, they continue coming in, and then I guess everyone would like to roll initiative then.
All right, perfect.
What's my most jungly looking figure I got?
Hey,
Nice.
right in between. Beautiful.
Let's see. With my initiative bonus is 0, what can I get?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Hey, 12.
Ignore that. Ignore that. Trying to get one. Here we go.
Well, that's one way to do it.
All right, I'm on a 13.
So we had a 15 and a 13.
Yep.
And
I got a 12.
12.
15 for me.
All right, it looks as though you are up first.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, so let me take a look at this proper. Okay. Well, let my spell go off. I'm gonna go and cast Ice Knife on the ones that are off to the right side.
It's like
Meaning at the gentleman closest. I don't know how to point out which one. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
This? Yep. But yeah, so that one. Alright, so let me go and get this going. It should be... There we go.
While he's doing that, one question.
Yes.
Does the spell I was planning on casting go off or no?
We will say it does.
Okay. Then their movement is halved, so be aware of that one. And
Okay.
on their turn, they need to make a whiz save.
Perfect.
I think I rolled 10, if I recall correctly.
You did.
It
Yes.
looks as though. Let's pull up the. Wait. Oh. 12 is just under, but then I believe they make a dex save.
That's if it hits, if I recall.
Because then.
I think it's hit or
that's
miss.
2 hit, but then Ice Knife
It-
explodes.
Right, there's an ice knife explosion and a dex save.
Ah, okay, yeah. So then, wait, let's see. On a hit, it's only on a hit, and then that procs. Or no, hit or miss, it does explode. You're right.
Yep.
So then it's a dex save, yeah. DC 15.
Alrighty. Ah. Looks like he got a 14, and I believe that's a 10-foot range on that?
5 feet. Within 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, so it would just be him. It looks like he failed, so that's some amount of cold
2d.
damage.
Yep. Up. 6.
Alright, yeah. You take the moment and you draw the droplet of condensed water from the air and pull the ice knife. You fling it at him, but it just misses its mark, hitting in the ground between his feet before it explodes into a shatter of ice that takes him all about his thighs and calves, dealing the 6 points of cold damage. Kind of shreds the whole area and leaves him injured. More of
Excellent.
the hissing tongue that you don't really understand. Frantic patterns. And then we are on to Brock. Unless you had any other
All right,
bonus
excellent.
actions. Or movement. Unless you had any other bonus actions or movement.
No, I won't be. I'll stay where I'm at the moment.
Okay.
So that'll be my 10.
All right, the creature at the south, how did we target that one? Oh,
This one down here.
yeah. So, yeah. So I'm raging, moving to, I had already raged, moving to attack. I will be reckless attacking. So it will have advantage on me, and I will have advantage on it. But it looks a little too close to my companions to risk leaving that there behind them.
Okay. You should be able to move yourself into
How far is-
range. So if you select yourself, you should be able to.
Yeah, I think I have to. Magic missile? No, I don't want a magic missile. I don't know what that is. That's happening. Here we go. How many feet was that? All right. Anyway.
Like 10.
Ah.
2 and some change.
Okay, cool.
tiles.
I have 25 feet left in case it comes up. So here's my first attack. Those will be taken separately. So I rolled a 13 and a 16.
That hits.
Cool, because my bonus is a 7, so and that'll be 2d6 plus 4 on that first shot. Oop, not 3. Sorry, just getting used to this.
Yeah, it's a whole deal.
All right, so that will be 11 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay.
I'm going to take another.
The first one actually takes him down.
Oh, excellent. In that case, I will move back. In that case, I will move back. Where am I? There I am. Over here and take the next one.
Okay.
And then roll to hit him. Neither of those is a great roll, but I do have the total is a 12 on the highest one.
That hits.
Awesome. And that is 15 points of damage.
That also takes him down.
As I turn, rush to the south, slam the blunt side of my gunstock club into the side of its head, and then I rush back north, not even checking to see what happens as I see it falling. I rush back north, howling at the top of my lungs, and slam the pointy side of the gunstock club right down into the base of that cobra spine.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh, anyone. Okay, so...
I'll take advantage.
Next roll gets advantage. Yeah, those both land, the blood pouring out from the wounds as you watch them land upon the ground, the barbarian dealing a ton of damage to both of them. Heyo, thanks for the follow.
Mm-hmm.
Earn them channel points to redeem that advantage. Alright, so we move on to enemy turn. Alright, I get disadvantage on this one. He's going to...
if they're within 15 feet of me, they gotta make a whiz save.
That is correct.
And if they fail, they take 14 damage. If they pass, they take 7.
What's the save? You said 15?
No, save DC 16, but even if he passes, he still takes 7.
7, and he had the 1 left, so then that takes him down. Yeah,
Nice.
That one was injured. So he starts turning and just is done.
I don't know, let me be clear. What happens is a bunch of Roman soldiers basically appear from the ground and just begin to stab this dude repeatedly. And then they go back into the ground while eyeing the rest of them.
To be equally clear, I'm momentarily surrounded by a number of dwarven warriors. Spectral dwarven warriors as well. It's just that they're acting on the creatures that already died. So
we brought the homies.
Uh-huh.
It's always the best way to go into battle. So this one looks to be just outside of 15 feet.
Yep.
So they will move to position. I completely forgot the wizard's name, and will...
That is a whiz save from him.
Caliban.
That's a whiz save.
That is 14 damage for him.
That is enough to put him down too.
That is a dead man.
As more Roman soldiers just stabbing him, looking at the other two.
To say about that is morituri salutamos. Sorry. Latin. Anyway.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Yeah, no, you're fine on it. I'm actually a doctor.
The other one is moving into...
Oh,
Fangs
that
as well.
bug! I didn't even see that bugger. He was over there hidden behind a corner.
Yeah, no, he was over there.
Yeah.
He's coming in on me. 9?
Believe
or...
that is also definitely a failed whiz save.
That's 14 damage.
Yeah, it does work.
Aurelius is just looking at Caliban while his spirit guardians are doing all the work, being like, "So how you doing, bud? You all right? Doing good?"
Yeah, no, I'm doing just fine, actually. You know, wonderful.
So he's going to move up and take a swing with his great axe every time.
Ooh,
Every single
one of them
time.
made it.
Every time I do one of these, I always crit at the start of combat. I don't know what it is. All right, so
Is he hitting me or the wizard boy?
the wizard, unfortunately. So it is a D12, a D12 plus 3, so that will be 5 plus 12 is 17.
Nice. That hurts a lot.
I was worried you were just going to be dead.
No. I'm actually slightly tankier than the normal wizard.
Good.
He's not one of them off-brand bargain bin wizards.
Waterdeep taught me well. I took so many crits in that game.
Not the great value.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I
kind of screams
Let me
into
chop it
position
down.
coming forward as the legionnaires sort of rush out of the ground and get their attacks in, but seems unfazed, just coming forward, and the great axe comes down and just slashes across.
Fair enough.
And
You know, I'm doing slightly worse now. Now that you ask.
here,
Don't worry, I fix.
Right.
I'll fix
This
it.
creature has advantage on me.
He also has to make a
If
whiz
it's-
save.
Right, if he lives.
that is a 7,
Mm-mm.
so that is 14.
That is a failure. That's 14 more damage.
All right, and then rolls. It's 21, I believe, hits.
Absolutely.
4.
So
15.
that one has more hit points. Nice.
hits for 15 damage.
7.
It comes
It
in.
hits for 7 because I have resistance.
Yeah. Swings the great axe, and your club comes up to get the block, managing to get just below the blade, but then sort of steps in and around your guard and manages to catch you on the back of the blade before getting into neutral position once again.
Someone just gave. I just realized this because I'm looking at chat. Someone gave you disadvantage.
Yeah, that was like the first roll that I had done.
Okay.
Thanks, Stix. Just yeah, if Nash gets on stream, which is unlikely since he's coming from South Africa, he's got 17,000
I did
points
not
to grab
even-
on all that.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Watch the
the
streams for a while.
Tailspire thing, not the chat or the stream. So
Yeah,
I'm looking at chat because I can.
Mhm.
yeah, so whatever happens is gonna, comes from chat's gonna be a surprise to me.
All right.
Okay. That ends all of that. We are up to Aurelius's turn.
Welp. Do I have that advantage since someone paid for it?
Yep.
Cool. Hold on. I'm going to roll 2d20 then. So I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at first level on that dude to my left.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh, no, wait, that's higher than that. No, it's like 18 to hit. Either way. And then first level, so 3d10.
Yeah, I heard you.
So why did it? Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, 21.
Very cool. Yeah, the necromantic energies reach out from your palm as you rest it upon them. The black just sort of coasts out, following the web path of veins underneath the skin. The slight rot as everything kind of withers away underneath it.
At that point, I'm going to look to the wizard boy and I'm going to say, "Be fast and make haste." And I'm going to step back 5 feet.
I didn't prep that spell.
This way.
I'm moving directly to your right. Yeah, right there. I am trying to provoke his opportunity attack.
Hmm. Will he take it? Pretty sure they just would. Take the first one. So that is a 16.
Misses.
All right, yeah. You feel the slight coast as it catches whatever armor it is on your back, but doesn't bite in. No damage is taken.
I then move back and say, "All right, now make haste." Yeah, that's my
Still
turn.
didn't prep that spell.
And it's your go.
Yes, means run.
Gonna go and move back over to this dead fellow over here. Gonna go turn around and I am going to do firebolt onto him. That's what I plan to do.
Oh, also, can you move back to where I was?
What?
Step here.
Yep, that way he has to provoke to get past you.
21.
21 hits.
Nice.
Alright, okay, just gotta make sure the damage of this. Ooh.
Ooh, that was pretty.
And I will go and take and use the effect of my Awakened Spellbook, and I'm gonna change that damage to Radiant.
Okay.
So why not?
Oh, that's neat.
So 6.
Not bad. I've seen worse. We went through a whole dragon heist with our wizard never hitting Firebolt.
I've been there.
I haven't played in any of the actual commercially released games.
Dragon heist wasn't bad. It was 21 sessions of the wizard monk just never hitting a spell.
Woofed. How unfortunate.
All
Well,
available on YouTube.
You just hit a good spell, so.
I think that's pretty much it for me for right now.
Yeah, they really have just the 2 animations built in at the moment, just the standard attack and then the magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
But,
It's still really pretty, though.
Yeah, I think they intend on adding more at some point in time. They've been getting a lot of assets up. It's still technically early access,
Yeah.
but they like every month there's new stuff that comes in, and they have modern and sci-fi assets coming in a couple months.
Oh, nice.
Plus, they had partnered with Dimension 20, showing off that they should also have Hero Forge integration coming.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just, it's getting better.
That
all
one,
the time.
yeah, that one will be nice. Hero Forge integration.
Yeah.
There's currently a mod.
Because then we'll be
but-
able to put our own critters in there.
Yeah, there is a mod currently, but you have to have Wavefront OBJ formats, and everything else that you can get is mostly for 3D printing, so it's all STLs.
Yeah, that's all Greek to me. And I don't speak Greek.
All right, so then that ends all of that, and it is Brock's go.
All right. Well, Brock howls once again, mutters something in Dwarvish about filthy snake things, and brings his club over his head in an attempt at a mighty blow. But I stare
Aurelius, Aurelius being what he is just going to reply in Dwarvish really low. Little racist, but all right.
down. Oh no, they decided that they were bad. It's not that the snake is bad.
Oh no, yeah, no, it's why he's just
Fair. That's fair. Okay, so I am still attacking recklessly. So
All right.
I have a 18.
18 hits.
And 10 more damage.
So you turn and face him with that call out in Dwarvish, which goes misunderstood on their side. They attempt to get the great axe up to block the club as it comes down, but they just miss and take a glancing blow to their head.
Mm-hmm.
Leave then. Unless you have any other actions you're going to take, we move on to their turn.
I still have my second attack. I just need to see how it turned out. Because at level 5, I have 2 attacks.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give me a 20, dirty 20.
That hits. Nice.
And another 15 points of damage as I bring the maul down and around and slam the pointy bit on the backside of the Gunstock War Club into its ribs.
And perfectly finding its mark, the point digs in, and that pierce, and just the blood sort of squirts out around it. And then you pull back, and it just even more sort of rushes. It hisses, reeling back in pain again, and just like looking focused in upon you. This has become very personal.
Good.
These two.
This guy's got a lot of hit points. I want him focused on me.
All right. We will move on to their turn then. I believe
That's 2 whiz saves, 15 damage.
All right. Nope, that's not mine.
7 if they pass.
That's not a pass.
Mm-mm.
You said 15?
Yep.
All right.
Just more shanking from the Roman legionaries.
Yeah. Oh, neither of them.
More than that.
Oh, wow. Win?
They're looking worried.
Why? Yeah.
Romans
I
don't like
imagine.
snakes, apparently.
It's just 2 different spots of the Legionnaires rushing up sort of around them and getting in a lot of hits and stabs and whatnot.
See, the Romans associate snakes with Persia and Egypt.
Is it bad? My first thought is one of them just yelling in common, "We're gonna treat you like we treated Christ!"
Yeah, that's bad. I'm not against it, but it is bad.
Probably not the time of year for that. Okay, so the one here is going to make a strike. He's actually going to take reckless advantage and make a strike against you.
That's fine.
Okay, that is 18 and a 9. So
18 hits.
cool. All right, he hits for 7 damage.
Cool. I'm going to use my reaction to have him make a strength saving throw because I'm going to use my telekinetic riposte.
Oof.
Very nice. You got
Nice.
a 18.
He passes, so he takes half damage. So he only takes. He only takes 3.
All right.
And then concentration from my spirit guardians. He dealt what, 7 damage?
Yes. So just be a 10.
Yeah, I'm good. I rolled an 11. I have Warcaster.
Very nice. And then up here, he is going to strike out against Brock. And that is 19 and much higher than 19. 23.
Yeah, well, it definitely hits.
Okay.
Come on.
Not for high amounts of damage, though. 5.
Okay, so is that a 2 or a 3? Rounding down, rounding up?
That'll be rounding down, so 2.
2. Cool.
So the Great Axe makes it in past your defenses and just sort of like catches a small clip, small cut. Not much being done from that. That will bring us to the
Oh, I see.
end of their turns. We are on to Aurelius again.
Aurelius is going to debate for a moment whether or not to simply end these things or to heal the small child. All right.
Well, if ending them
Aurelius-
involves a spell, I'd recommend against it. They should be on the ropes.
No, I don't need a spell for this.
Good.
Aurelius is going to. Yeah, why not? He's just going to lift up his Roman style shield, and there's going to be a ringing sound, and I need this boy in front of me to roll a whiz save.
Alrighty.
I'm casting Toll the
7.
Dead. A cantrip.
Good
Well
cantrip.
done.
I don't believe his setting makes it.
No, that would definitely fail. So he takes 17 points of necrotic damage. Jesus.
And that does him in. He just sort of withers and rots away, watching flesh sort of decay and fall off as he slumps to the ground.
Perfect. And then with the rest of my movement, I'm going to inconvenience this big guy by just running up beside my dwarven friend. And I'm just going to yell in common while I wave my spear and shield and go, "I've killed the rest of you! Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here! We're going to kill the rest of you!"
Okay.
That's my turn.
Jin, you're up.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go turn around to this one, and then we'll do another try another fireball into our scaly friend over there.
Okay.
Oops. There we go. Hey, it bounced. 22.
22 hits.
Nice.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my Awakened Spellbook to change that into acid.
Very nice. It's a cheap
Yep,
melts
there we
acid
go.
arrow.
11.
11. I believe that is actually... It is not what I thought it was. It's very close, though. The acid bolt then streaks out the greenish color, hitting and sort of splashing about on the body of this creature, watching it smoke and bubble and just sort of hiss away. As their attention then turns back towards you. They just kind of have a realization moment seeing their fallen comrades laying all about the field. And we... if there are any other actions that you wish to take.
No, I'll be fine wherever I'm at.
Okay, it is
For now.
Brock's go.
All right. How do I turn this thing?
You hold Alt and then just move it into the direction.
Alt. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So ducking around to the side of him, I'm going to take a full spinning swing with my gunstock club. Just going to slam through his space, whatever of him I happen to hit. I'm angry. I don't care anymore. I'm attacking recklessly. Wow. Oof. That wasn't good. Looking at a total of 11.
11 actually does not hit.
Cool. Swoop.
Yeah.
Spun a little too fast as I was going the wrong way, and I'm just going to spin back around the other way and try it again.
That one hits.
Much better. So, 22.
That definitely hits.
Cool.
I don't think there's a way you can't kill him. So you can just go ahead and whatever it is you want to do to mix him out.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I spun too fast as I was coming around him the first time, and I just spin back around, slamming the pointy bit right into his belly and ripping his guts out across the ground.
Yeah. The first spin comes around and you just find the axe managing to track your guard, spinning back the other way equally as fast and catching him right across the gut with the pointy end of the club. It just rips open and intestine and everything just spill out onto the ground. So they take the moment to try to sort of, that typical pulling it all back up, trying to put something back in, but the blood loss takes them and they just spill themselves.
Mm-hmm. Breathing heavily as I start to calm down from the fight. Well, that was amusing.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, definitely for you.
Oh no, our poor Caliban, he has been hurt. Do you need healing, Caliban?
You know, that would be very lovely use of your magic right now, sir.
Oh. I am sorry, I did not realize you had been hurt.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's just, just part of the job, you know?
Aurelius is going to run up to Caliban and pull him into a hug and heal him for 14 points of damage. Or heal him for 14.
Hey.
Clerical love.
I'd say you... Right?
Mm-hmm.
I am, by my reckoning, currently sitting at 9 points of damage.
I can heal you, or would you prefer to stay at that since we're... I know the wizard's way squishier.
I'm pretty okay, and you should save your... I have a couple of ways to heal myself in the middle of a fight if I have to.
Okay. Then yes, I will save my remainders. I've used 3 spells so far. All worth it.
Indeed. That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good.
All right. Now, if we are feeling better, should we continue to move?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am
Definitely, otherwise more of them will arrive.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I've picked up a slight Spanish tinge due to the guitar.
I have heard guitars can do that to people.
It's a problem from what I am from.
So
No, I am a Khajiit.
Deals of any fiends, I think you should find.
No, I will make no deals with fiends. Fiends are the enemy, for the very simple purpose of they wish to see the world burn. The vineyards, imagine! Horrible sights that would be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure, a drunkard's paradise would be quite the thing to go look into.
Of course. Drunkards are the best to find yourself with.
I've really, if I were maybe like 2 years younger, I'd agree with you, but no. Personally, no.
How could you be 2 years younger? You're a baby now.
He is a human. We grow quick. We are not stout, we are short, and then we grow tall quickly. Or we stay short.
But he is shorter than I am, so I assumed he was not full grown.
Well, he is very much not full grown. Give him another 4 years, he'll be fine. Give him another year, he'll probably be taller than you.
That is not that impressive for a human.
No.
No, not really. Not at all.
But I will say this. As a wizard, he will one day grow a fine beard.
It is probably better than mine. I despair of growing anything more than this little goatee. Ah well. Young mage, keep between us so you are not harmed.
Yes, I would be ashamed if I was harmed in the making of this jungle.
Very good. Shall we continue?
Yeah, I say we best move on now.
I am moving forward.
Yeah, you guys can just kind of...
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I just check these snakes, see if they have any, like, iconography, symbols, things of, like, tribal descent or whatever?
There might have actually been treasure. Who knows?
Nah.
There's a reason why I'm checking them really quick, just to see.
Whoops.
I don't care about treasure. I care about seeing if there's anything of, like, importance.
Right, but I just mean something magical or something.
That's corpses in my D&D game? Ridiculous.
What are we?
Forgetting to loot corpses is what's depressing me.
They have the weapons that were on them and hide armors that look almost scaled. About them, there's also a lot of tattooing, very serpentine in nature.
Alright, but no jewelry or anything like that that would symbolize for like a tribe or anything?
None that you're aware of.
Alright.
They probably symbolize their tribe with their tattoos, as mine does. Although, I am also wearing jewelry, and that might help. Ah, well.
Okay,
Speaking of which, I have 3 studs down both ears, and one of the bone chokers. So.
Yeah, in all honesty, they may not even have the actual proper tools to even mine for that kind of stuff.
Well, jewelry can be anything as far as fiber and bones.
Much of my jewelry is bone. Do you think my people do not know how to mine?
When I look at you, sometimes I begin to doubt. But just sometimes.
I am still a dwarf.
He's a very sassy lost child.
You really I mistook you for a shorter version of my own kind.
So for the moment, you guys can just kind of feel free to explore this board. It's kind of unrelated, just here for something to do.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I thought we were exploring. It's cool.
Yeah,
no worries.
Actually, if you right-click on the doors, you can open them.
If we what?
Oh,
Oh,
there you go. Now it's closed. There we go.
Kicking indoors with the best of them.
I think I have to go like that. There we go. That's how it goes.
You can also use.
I was a little bit too far ahead.
Yeah, you can also use the arrow keys to move along the grid. So it'll just pop you one square at a time.
Oh, okay. All right. I did not. Okay, that makes getting around these doors significantly easier.
Yeah.
yeah. This definitely works better than what I was doing.
There's also the magical fly toggle.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Look, pigs.
Very neat.
Yeah, it's a very cool software.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it only looks to get better as time goes along.
All right, cool. So as we continue into the deeper, darker jungle, or wherever it is,
you continue to follow the directions that you had gleaned from your halfling friend over a night of drinks, retracing the steps and finding the landmarks that he had described out to you. The rest of the journey itself is pretty uneventful, slowly but steadily making your way through the undergrowth. And then, suddenly, as you cut your way through a copse of small, vine-covered trees, you find yourself staring at a stone snakehead embedded in a cliff face. Water pouring down from its mouth and narrow ledges lead up to the sides at its base. A large pool of water glistens in the sun.
I think we may have found it.
Yeah.
Also, how long have we been walking?
From here, probably been another
for Spirit Guardians.
couple days.
Spirit Guardians last for 10 minutes. That's why I'm asking.
It's been long enough that you guys have actually had a long rest.
Okay. That's fine then.
Okay, then I'm
In a
back
couple
up
of
full.
days.
Yeah.
Works for
Okay.
me.
Wahaha.
Now, I'm not a ranger, but I am the closest thing to a professional they have, I'm guessing, as a barbarian with survival and outlander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I figured. Okay, follow me.
Yeah, and I mean, you're the dwarf. You can do you can put your magic and stuff into good use for those stones.
I can determine things about the stones, but I do not have magic.
Caliban, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm actually perfectly fine. More than normal, actually. That's saying something.
All right. Figured I'd check.
I will take a look at the stonework using stone cunning, which gives me my intelligence bonus plus twice my proficiency modifier for history or anything else about the stone.
Okay.
Which proficiency modifier I believe is 3, so that should be a plus 7 total. Yeah. All right.
The snakehead matches the... Oh, okay.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't know anything because I still only got an 8.
Man, them rocks. Stone, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just rock. No, it's...
Is it bad to say that I really want to have to roll myself just to see if I know more somehow?
It can almost be funny. Just sort of as you look around, you can tell that the stone of the snakehead itself matches sort of the cliff face. It was sort of carved from the same material. And the ledges look to be more naturally worn leading up to it, just over time. There's a little bit to it, but not very much. And it might be a slightly difficult effect to scale up into this temple.
How good are the two of you at climbing?
I fell down a sewer once and I was able to get myself back up.
You are not filling me with confidence, young man.
I'm 12.
Do they
He
not
is 12.
12. What is that in real years?
I think for you it would be around, what, 27, 30?
Maybe 30, mid-30s.
And they have not yet taught you to climb?
No. He knows how to climb. He can't do it well. He
Yeah.
has, and Aurelius is just gonna walk up to him and like lift up his arms. He has what we as humans call the noodle arms.
Ah,
Yeah. They instead of physical stuff like you guys got, they gave me a bunch of books.
there's nothing wrong with books, but if they were good heavy books, you would be stronger.
Yeah, I learned spells that make that not happen.
Did you learn spells to climb cliffs?
Yes, but I didn't have them. I don't have them prepared for this particular instance.
DM, how high up is it?
10 feet.
Is that all? Okay. Well then,
Well-
I can toss you up.
Well, how about we do this? I have a rope. I can help you get up. Then you take the rope and we pull each other.
That will also work. But I could easily just throw him up there.
I feel one of those is more wise.
You know what? I'm just gonna go and... Is there water around here, DM?
There's a lot of water, actually. There's
Coming
a
out of
big
the-
pool of water.
I'm gonna start using shape water myself in ice stairs. Just
That's
keep
one way to do
spamming
it.
it.
I thought you said you had not prepared your climbing spell.
No, this is thinking outside of the box. This is I just know this. Versus
Good.
like I need to write it.
Good job. That is actually easier than us climbing.
You're welcome. I think.
Thank you. No, I do mean it. It is smart.
That is what I do. And nothing else.
Well, as long as you do it well, it will be sufficient.
Didn't it? And it'll start climbing up.
Caliban, are you sure you're okay? You can talk to us, you know. While we may seem incompetent, we are adults who are able to ascertain our own lives and to understand people's quarrels.
Hmm? Oh no. You guys are definitely very capable and strong and like I won't deny that onto it. How do I put this? I think they have what people call as like I inherited a few quirks from my mentor.
Ah, yes. The problems of learning from someone of an older age. You tend to pick up their flaws and issues.
Exactly. We're gonna go with that. Keeps climbing.
We'll follow him up the ice stairs.
Same.
Okay. So you're able to make your way easily up to the ledge and then into the temple. Should work.
Ooh.
It's on down here.
Nice.
So, inside the snakehead, you're able to move forward into this area here. You find yourself in a 30 by 30 chamber. Far against the wall there, you find a large stone altar. Skulls of humanoids rest upon it. Sort of just spilling out all around the area. Lots of humanoid bones.
Are there lit sconces there, like in the picture?
Yes. The area
Okay.
is in fact lit.
All right. Be careful. This area could be trapped, and I have no way of determining it.
That is a very good point. I cast Find Traps.
There's nothing that stands out.
There are no traps.
Very well.
Wonderful.
I shall move forward slowly and investigate.
Right behind you, big guy.
Slowly I investigate, step by step.
You find yourself in the room. There are bones sort of everywhere. It's a nice white cut walls, and I gotta.
I'm going to see if I can get a good look at the bones without touching them to see if there's anything like maybe in the bones that could jump out at us. I'm more than a little paranoid.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Go. About to say, I would have preferred perception, but the call is the call. All right, so nope, not that. That's two of them. I don't need two of them. Stop that. I need one. There we
If
go.
you right click on, it's like when you pull it up and it brings up that little window. If you right click on where you left clicked, I think it removes. Yeah, it removes one at a time.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. It thinks I'm the human soldier, I guess.
I gave permission, or hopefully it still has permissions.
Yeah, I
think
just
gave everybody
grabbed the wrong
permission
die.
with that one, so that if we need to move it, anybody.
At any
can do
rate,
it.
I got a 15 total.
Okay. So underneath here, you find kind of like a drainage grate.
Interesting.
Either this is one big mass grave or a mass sacrifice, and
I would
both
guess.
sound nice.
I would guess mass sacrifice, and that the bodies are placed here while still whole. Otherwise, they would not need a drainage grate. Bones do not drip.
Very much.
But we should not go below until we have scoured the lands above.
Fair enough. Oh, so that's what that does.
Just push the die.
Walking over to the door. Yeah, take it with us. Walking over to the door, and that's my perception check to see if there's anything I can tell about the door. Gives me a 17.
It looks like a big, heavy wooden door.
Okie dokie. I'm going to try to push it open.
The door is unlocked.
Oh, very good.
On the other side, you do find that there are just sort of snakes about. Small, not too threatening.
Normal animals
Yes.
seem to be. Okay. Then I'm just going to stroll in like I know what I'm doing, because acting scared is the way to get a normal snake to bite you.
Confidence is key. So you get through here, and then the branches split off. There is to the left and to the right.
Shall we go north or south?
Well, typically when following a maze, it's best to follow the right path.
I had heard exactly the opposite. However, that's not relevant. It is... We do not know that this is a maze. I think it is a temple. Could it be both?
It
I
could
mean,
be
what
both.
is a temple but a maze with more people inside?
It's amazing.
That's
Mhm.
a very interesting perspective on temples to come from a man of faith.
My temple is a tavern. Any tavern. A place where
That
I can
is
find a flagon.
That is reasonable.
Also, ooh, a snake. Can I roll
There are
animal
men-
handling on the snake?
Sure.
Also, man, it's a snake. Dude, are you kidding me? It's cool.
That's fair.
12.
Good enough. Whatever you're trying to do with the snake.
I just kind of lean down and just kind of like sort of pet the snake. Surprisingly, all animals like to be pet.
They do. It's actually true.
Mm-hmm.
But
Snack.
so does my son, but
Some of them just get offended at you while wanting you to do it.
But humans
Okay.
Looking at you cats.
just sentient.
Looking at you, exactly.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm going to head down and to the right here. Moving carefully, keeping my eyes open for traps. Not that it'll do me a whole lot of good. I'm not going to find them before they go off. But if I can see them, at least I'll have advantage on the dex check to avoid them.
Sure. The hallway continues down here. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And then there's this bend. Yeah, sorry, without a roof, it just sort of lets you jump on walls.
I know, I found that very, very humoring.
It is
When you
amusing.
get to points like that, it's better to just drag the mini almost.
Keep going here.
Okay, you make your way along, and then you find yourself at a 50-foot long hallway. It's about 5 feet wide, and 20 feet ahead of where you come to that corner, there appear to be alcoves at either side of the hall. The far end has a giant snake head just kind of protruding from the wall, and underneath it you see a small wooden chest. The floor along here is a mosaic of snakes slithering forward, not to be confused with all the real snakes that are slithering all around.
I would believe that the safest way to approach that would be to follow the pattern of the snakes on the floor.
Caliban, do you have that spell that is a hand made of magic?
I need to actually remember if I do have that. I think I do. Gotta check my actual spells.
Sorry, they don't have like snakehead statues, so I just have this thing.
No.
Sort of a
I
three-headed ring
don't,
leaning
actually.
against the wall.
Oh, unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the question comes down to, our dwarven friend, do you wish to see what's in that chest?
I will see what I can determine.
Yes, we will be right here waiting for you. And Aurelius is going to put a hand on Caliban's shoulder and push him back around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I am going to try to see if my stone cunning will give me any hint as to how the floor is put together and if it's to see if it's pressure plates or whatever. I know that that's a kind of a stretch, but
Depending on how exactly you want to go about it, that'd be perception or investigation.
okay. I'm going to try perception then. So I'm just going to look and try to find the pattern of snakes that looks like it's going to be the best way to find its way across. All right, 19.
19. So you sort of get down on the floor and you're looking and getting close to all of the patterning and the mosaic, everything that's going about here, looking to see if there's pressure plates or just certain places to step. What you do see is that there appears to be a trap in this hallway that is certain, as though the hall didn't lead itself to that immediately.
Right.
However, it doesn't appear as though there's any triggers that you notice, almost as though just traversing the hallway itself is enough to trigger the trap.
I will call back to the group. There is a trap here, but I believe it to be magical in nature. It is not triggered by the floor.
I have the ability to dispel magic. Would we like to see if I can do that?
It might be a good thing to attempt. We have no way of knowing what sort of magic there is unless you have a spell to see that.
I don't.
I do. Actually, I can make it. Actually, I don't have to wait the whole time for it. I'm gonna use a bonus action to go get my quill to activate, and I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic as if without the ritual time needed.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Alright, I'll move up forward a bit to the direction of this trap. What? Any Or
So
I don't
for
know how
detect
far
magic,
I'm supposed to
you
go.
see,
But
yeah, you see sort of the highlights as your eyes kind of go into that vague state of looking into sight beyond sight. Everything has that aura for this hallway that sort of gives it that magical glow. It looks as though. I'm sorry?
I was gonna ask what school.
Evocation.
Hmm.
Of course it is.
Well then, it's something that would probably cause some form of elemental damage, most likely. Just gauging from the trap that's ahead of us.
Is it possible for you to tell what kind?
No, I know the school, which normally those types of magics tend to be ones that inflict damage.
So should I dispel it then?
I'd recommend that.
Alright, just point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
This way. Down the hall.
And
Toward the
no,
snake head.
I know, but I need Caliban to tell me the spot, so... and yeah,
right.
DM, I will cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'll point out where the exact ping is.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
Oh, is it higher than level 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
There we go.
Gaming the system. I'm here for it. Roll with advantage.
It's a good thing I did too. 19.
19. Okay.
Yep.
You take the moment and you begin to weave your hands around and cast your spell out. Dispelling magics flood out through the hallway then. You do feel it take hold and dissipate what was there. Detect magic no longer finds the aura.
All right. I will wait for them to tell me that, because I don't know that.
Yep. Everything should be clear now, in terms of the trap at least.
All right.
Yes, the magical trap is gone.
I will move
Aurelius.
forward carefully then.
Perfect. While he does that, I grab Caliban again, and me and Aurelia starts backing up.
Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Watching this thing before, in case the snake spits at me.
Sure. As you get closer, you do see where the snake's mouth would have opened. That is evident in the design of the statue itself, but nothing does happen. You're able to make it all the way down.
I was right. The snake would have spit at us. I guess that is not surprising.
No, not in the slightest. Only really question was what kind.
Indeed. I do not have a way to tell.
Mm,
I will now try to open the chest. Perhaps you should step back.
yeah.
I'm still way back here.
Up.
Okay. You take the moment.
And I'm just going to, if it's unlocked, I'm going to open it. I'm a barbarian. While I may be gonna look for traps in the temple, it doesn't really occur to me that they've trapped the chest after that. So I'm just gonna try to flip it open, and if that doesn't work, I'll hack the lock off with my tomahawk.
It appears as though the chest was not locked, so you're able to easily flip the top of the chest open. And inside,
Excellent.
you find a pile of 250 gold pieces.
There's nothing very important in here. It's only gold.
Gonna immediately run to that.
No, Caliban, do not be consumed by greed.
I need it.
There are other worldly possessions more important, like friends and family. No, Caliban. I'm just gonna try and just run up to him and just hold him back like a fucking
Dude.
like lift him up by the waist. He's just a child kicking and screaming as he's trying to get to the money.
There's no more worth in the world than being able to actually write stuff down in this book.
Yeah, it's like
No,
3 seconds.
Caliban, listen. Money can be gained at later points in time, but if you simply take from things, all you will find is emptiness inside of yourself.
I'm already empty.
You're not empty. You are very
Aurelius.
much not empty.
Aurelius. If
Yeah, what's up?
we've already gone to the trouble of getting the chest open, he can have the gold.
Oh, I don't worry about that. I worry about the fact that he seems to be quite encapsulated by it. I'll be honest, I worry for his safety.
We will worry about that if it happens again, but the gold isn't that important. I will look in the chest and see if there's anything underneath the gold. Other than that, I'm gonna, take it out and put it in a bag.
Yeah, you carefully examine the chest to see if there's like a false bottom or an extra back, or if it's just on top of a hole. But no, your searches do not come up with anything.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take the gold, put it in a bag. I'm going to carry it. You can have it when we get back to civilization.
That is perfectly fine.
I didn't think you would want to carry gold. Gold is heavy.
Yes, but worth it. But yes, heavy.
I'm just going to skip over this area and just jump right over here.
Oh no, I've sunk. Ah!
Yeah, you guys are able to backtrack.
Yeah, that happened to me just yesterday, and wow, I fell off the island of Teldrassil.
How do I even get back up?
Lift. I don't know. I had that problem.
Here, let me see if I can.
I had that problem when I fell off Teldrassil as well. I had to go all the way around the island.
This is what greed gets you, Caliban.
Well,
Oh dear.
this might help. So you guys come back up this way then?
Mhm.
Yeah. We just need to reset him. He's stuck. Oh, there we are.
We good. Go.
Oh,
Ah!
I did it.
That.
So then, up this path leads you onto this area here, where you find stairs that lead down into a pool of water. And a hallway that leads off, also flooded with water.
We should definitely be careful.
Well,
Can we see to the bottom of the water?
Yes, this is where things get a little interesting. The water is approximately 5 feet deep.
Oh!
ooh,
Oh!
perfect. Even better. I'm gonna cast Shape Water again and make an ice bridge. Because that makes a 5-foot cube each time.
I was just gonna swim. Okay. Not like I'm wearing armor.
Convenient. I am wearing armor, and it is heavy.
How inconvenient for you.
Just make sure
There
not
is
to
ice
slip.
I will do my best.
Yeah.
If it's a 5-foot square, I can make an ice bridge with railings.
Mhm.
You just dropped it on my head. And now I'm underneath the bridge, I think. There we are.
Hey. We good.
Aurelius, get up here.
Across the way is another set of heavy doors. Yeah,
Up here?
nice little ice bridge.
Because I can't see that far.
Oh, it should be directly in front of you there, like 5 feet. It's the double set of doors.
Mm-hmm. This one's right here.
Oh, there we... Okay, I just figured out how to move the map. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can also use WASD and Q and E to move the camera and rotate.
Cool. Thank you. All right, let me open this door again. We'll take a look at it. See, still wooden doors?
Yep. Heavy wooden doors.
All right, I'm going to take a perception gander at them just because you never know. That will be a 17.
Everything seems above board. Temple itself
Alrighty.
has only had the one trap.
Yeah, I don't trust that. What is that thing?
So
It is a
room
snake.
opens up.
What kind of a snake is it?
It's just more of the same. These ones are just slightly larger than the others, but nothing threatening.
Okay.
It's a narrow.
Yeah, you
room
say
with a
nothing.
Sloped floor.
You say nothing threatening. I see actual figures, so maybe I don't believe you. All right, so I'm going to move in very carefully and take a look at the stone in front of me, which seems to be an interesting green-scaled pattern.
Just a remind that there's snakes everywhere.
And that'll give me a 16 on perception.
It's getting a little Indiana Jones around here.
Mm.
Yeah, the stonework pattern here is just a little more.
At least it's not rats.
Mm.
Intricate and beautiful. The floor itself is sloped, leading to a large stone altar. On it, you see a small wooden chest.
Sloped up or down? Like, is it starting at us moving upward or starting at us moving downward?
Starting at you, moving downward to the stairs.
Okay. So as I move this way, I am moving downward, and then it was stairs back up here.
Yes.
Okay. Going to step gingerly on it. If it does not give way, I will continue forward.
Everything seems fine.
Careful steps. Careful steps. Careful steps. You should look for magic again if you can do that.
Oh yeah, it's still active. This is there for a while. Is there anything that pings off?
No, nothing does. Just as you watch him cross the room, and then just like, oh yeah, I should probably tell him.
There's nothing here. Magical, at least. At worst, you might get hit by like a spike or something.
Well, that doesn't worry me too much. Those are usually just poisoned.
This reminds me of that new play. It's like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like Octopus Go Around, something like that.
Hmm.
I have no idea of what you refer to. I will examine the chest.
Okay. It's a small chest, has some decoration to it.
Well, I can't tell anything that's not obvious, because I got a 6.
Yeah. So you cross the room and make it over to the stairs, and your foot lands on the first stair, and just sort of a bit of relief that nothing happened in the room as you crossed what seemed like it would be obvious traps from many other adventures that you've had.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the chest, because after all, there's nothing wrong with it. I looked, I can tell.
You reach down and flip the clasps on the chest, and then slowly open the lid. Inside you find a silk-lined chamber with a perfectly set resting place where sits a dagger. A silver
What kind of a dagger?
I mean, it just appears to be a dagger. It has a very snake-like handle and bejeweled pommel, the crossguard being tails that come off from intertwined serpents, and then a nice gleaming blade that seems untouched by however long it's been here.
This is a very nice looking knife.
The
I mean,
detect magic does detect the dagger.
it's a very magical, nice knife.
Perhaps you
Oh no,
should...
it's cursed.
What
It
what's
could
cool?
be.
One moment, I'll get that for you. Enchantment.
Well, we are in a temple. It's filled with snake people, snakes and piles of bones. It could be a cursed sacrificial dagger.
It could be a not cursed sacrificial dagger as well, if they simply keep it here while they're not using it. Of
Unfortunately,
course, it could be cursed for us and not cursed for them.
Unfortunately, my thing doesn't tell me if it's cursed or not. It just tells me if it's or what type of magic it is.
You cannot identify such things? How unfortunate.
No, because I lack the required materials for that.
What do you need?
I would need, I believe, a pearl that's worth about 50 gold.
Oh. I did not bring any pearls. How
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I have almonds.
I have trail mix
That would be wonderful
And-
for other spells I have.
and
Just
venison.
not-
I have deer jerky.
I think I could use that for something. But moving on.
I can use it for eating. All right, well, if we cannot tell, let us find out the other way. I will pick up the dagger.
Okay. It feels very good in your hand.
This is a nice dagger. I will turn around and walk toward the young wizard.
Okay.
All right.
What did you say
then-
the school it was again?
Enchantment.
Oh, so this thing is like mind manipulation. So definitely very culty.
You turn
As he
around
stabs
from
the
the
wizard.
chest and
Interesting.
begin to
I'm going to
step your
flip
way
it over
down.
in my hand and hand it to the wizard hilt first.
Okay.
Or at least that's my intent. If something else happens, let me know.
I will grab the dagger.
I should not have rolled a die just then. That's a waste. I was just trying to move it.
You never know. Everything seems fine. I mean, the dagger is magical.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a nice dagger. That
Good.
much I'll give it. I mean, doesn't seem to be doing anything cursey, and obviously it isn't because you didn't want it. You gave it to me willingly.
Indeed. You should hold it. It is small like you.
I'm not wrong. Technically, for this, it probably might be close enough to what's the word for it? Short sword? Almost there.
Very much.
Like a messer.
I do say, these people are very good at making an attractive temple.
Oh, sorry. Wrong thing.
Yeah, I will say that they definitely got a lot more craftsmanship than I thought. And it's very weird that they didn't have anything jewelry if they're able to be capable of doing something like this.
I
So you
agree.
hold up the dagger.
Perhaps they only have limited metal and could only use it for what they considered important.
I don't know if considering their weaponry, but fair enough.
Weapons are often considered more important.
Not wrong.
Of
This is
course,
a
they
weapon.
again were not even wearing bone jewelry for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Well, as this is a temple and a place that is made quite well, either they've stolen it or religious importance is quite high on their end of things.
Indeed, along with weapons.
Or whatever god they had made him that way. Alright, let's get out of here.
What's this thing down in the water? This off to the right of where I am, or my left, I guess.
A snake.
Okay, cool.
Just a snake swimming in the water.
Well, at this point, all we have remaining to do is to travel down the water, I believe.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we'll probably make it less detrimental for those of us that are actually wearing heavier stuff. They can just make a path.
I
would be
wouldn't be
quite
worried
nice.
about the water at all, except that I would have to swim the whole time, as would you, as it's above my head.
Yeah. So I think it'd just be better to make the bridge and get it over with.
I agree. That is a very handy talent you have there.
Thank you. It's like I think it was the first thing I learned.
Oh, wrong one. They look really weird at certain angles.
So, ice bridge to a door. Big old door. Open door.
2-door.
Hodor.
Don't. Mm-mm.
No, sorry, wrong door.
Always too soon.
Always too soon. Oh, my bad.
I'm still waiting for that scene in the books. So, that leads on down.
Yeah, because it's
and
supposed to be quite a bit better or different.
I can only assume.
So which way we go?
I don't know, because I can't find myself. I've dropped myself into the room at the end of the... There it is.
Into the abyss.
Nope. The abyss is a different place. Pretty sure.
Not yet.
Some
There we go.
ledgery in here.
That's good. Okay. So we go south or north. Those are the only options, right?
Yes, there are two
Seems so.
doors on opposite sides of this chamber. It appears to be.
Let us go south. We started with south last time. Let us continue on that.
Okay.
South it is.
You find that door to be locked.
Ah,
Now
one
what?
of you have a skillful way to open a door, or shall I use finesse?
I can give it a shot. There's a bunch of water here. I'm gonna go use one of my vials to fill up some of the water. This is like a standard like keyhole lock, or is it? What's it different? Hard.
It is a keyhole lock.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go pour some of my vial of water into it. I'm gonna cast shape water to go expand the water inside the lock. Let's give it a shot.
Nice.
Okay. Make a magical attack roll, I guess.
Okay, I'll just do my firebolt then.
Yep, it's the same roll.
23.
What a time to roll high. Yeah, that does work. So the water then pours in.
Nice.
And the lock ends up breaking.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm just moving myself so I can actually see my character.
Yeah, at the moment I've lost myself again, so.
I believe you're under the platform.
Yep,
Yeah.
that happens a lot. He
Nope,
keeps
there it
dropping
is.
the ice on my head. Like, I have no way to get out of there, as far as I can tell. Ah!
Okay. Now where did it go? See the die.
That's a good question.
I don't see you. There it is. Kind of like lost
Yeah,
the time, so
I
we're
don't
just
know.
gonna.
Okay, so that's
Look at that.
one minor problem with this system, is losing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
To the music. And so
All right. Oh, I'm over here. You just moved me.
I just put a new you. The other,
Oh,
one,
that works too.
the other one is trapped beneath the stairs.
New year, new me.
We don't talk about the you under the stairs.
The old me fell into the abyss. The new me spawned from heaven. My God.
So
I mean,
this is a
sure.
30 by 40 foot chamber. The center of the room,
Uh-huh.
as you see here, is dominated by 4 statues. There's an altar on the far wall. On it is another wooden chest. To the east, you see a metal grate. There is, again, this 5-foot deep channel of water that runs to the center, and large, heavy wooden doors on the north and south sides.
At some point, one of these chests is going to be very heavily trapped, and they are going to expect us to be used to the idea that it is not.
You know,
I think at this point we've realized that all of them are trapped.
The last one wasn't.
Oh, I just assumed it was. To be honest.
If it did, I did not notice,
I didn't
No-
pick up on anything either.
nor did anything happen to me.
Yeah, so far we just have a bewitching dagger.
That sounds ominous.
And that's all I can really tell it can do.
True. Alright. Let's keep going then.
Indeed, I will move over, jump the water, plunk. If you want me to roll in athletics, I will.
No, it's fine. There's things that lead down into the water for both sides.
Yep.
Easy enough
Just
to
jump the
recognize.
water, head over, and get a visual on this additional chest.
Okay. This one seems slightly more adorned.
So-
it is wooden as well.
Yep, but I only got an 8 on perceiving it, so
It's a chest.
well, it's a very nice chest. I can't tell you more than that.
Is it magical in any way, shape, or form?
It is not.
Okay. Well, it's a normal chest. Nothing trapped around it. Or at
All
least
right, then.
it itself isn't a trap.
The
For all
statues
I know, it
give
could
you a
be.
faint magical aura.
Ah. Although the 4 statues, on the other hand, they definitely are a bit of the magic.
They will probably come to life when I open the box.
Yeah, shot in the dark. 50-50.
I would recommend the two of you get out from between them before I open the box.
What's cool about these assets?
Fair enough.
That it has an opening.
Alright. Let us back away slightly. Don't die!
I was just showing off the statue's animation.
Ah.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't want them standing between the two statues if they don't come to life, if they just slam together.
That would make sense. Technically, in this room, there's not much of a way to not be between 2 statues.
Uh-huh.
So I guess-
Technically.
So I guess wherever you guys would like to arrange yourselves.
I'm going to open this thing from over here.
There isn't really anywhere to be like backpack other than like here.
Right, and at least that gets you out of the direct line between the two statues in case there's like an effect that jumps from statue to statue or the statues slam together.
Mm-hmm.
I will protect the young one.
Yes, that's good. Now move out from between the two statues. Thank you.
Oh, I can't move myself. That's all the other people.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I wasn't aware. My bad. I forgot you weren't
Oh,
on
you're
there.
good. You know, I don't have Tailspire.
That's fair.
It's
Very-
worth getting.
I am incapable of moving my own body, my dwarven friend.
Ah, now I understand why you became a cleric. So God could move you.
Yes, God moves me in mysterious ways, and this is why I'm an alcoholic.
So much is explained. All right, I'm going to open the chest.
All right. You reach out and begin to look for the mechanism to open the chest or where to do so. as your hands come to rest upon it, as expected, the 4 statues do animate around you. And at that point, I will need initiatives.
Fuck.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Oh, here I go killing again.
Here I go again on my own. Rolling 19, and I really like that roll.
15. Again.
A natural 20
Woo!
Hey.
for a total of 20. Listen, I'm built, as people would say, different, or as I would say, incorrectly.
Mm.
No, if you're built for clericing, it's not incorrect.
No, I know. I'm memeing.
Fair enough, fair enough. I just got lucky enough to have a plus to every stat. Not much of
There you
one,
go.
but
Oh god, they're so fat.
they're big.
Yeah, it just adds token
Talk about
basis
threatened
roll.
radius.
Let's set up real quick. Because now they've become tokens instead of props. There are things that you can do with the size scaling.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I was about to say, because if these things are all that much bigger than us, we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can get even bigger.
Well, guys, enjoy.
Oh, thanks. No, please. I didn't mean it.
Thanks, I hate it. Sorry. I love that Reddit.
It's
so good.
It looks as though Aurelius is up first.
Aurelius will see as the statues come to life, and he says, "Oh, here I go killing again." And I use my action to cast Spirit Guardians.
Alrighty.
Still a great spell.
And then, as my bonus action, I will look to the young man and I will say, "Well, good luck." And I will step forward by 1 space.
To right here.
Yep.
So that they're all in range.
I'll do my best to get most of them in range.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's my turn.
It is Brock's turn.
And I'll roll damage. It's there.
All right. It's not gonna really surprise anyone what I do next, I'm pretty certain. Because what I'm gonna do is rage. And then,
Oh god, I'm surprised.
right?
Right.
I'm gonna rage and unleash a whoop ass on the one right by me.
Go for it.
The great cans of whoop ass.
The cans of whoop ass of dwarven yore. Whoa! Them dice went off the place. Alright. The higher one is a 16, giving me a 23.
That hits.
Good. I would be very worried if it did not. Don't get me wrong, it's possible. But that would make me less worried. Alright. 15 points of damage. And I know it won't fall down from the first hit, so I'm hitting it again.
Alright.
Both blunt side. That one probably not going to hit. That one's only a 15.
No, that hits as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
For a total of 8 more points of damage.
8 more. Very good. You have some pretty good music built into this game.
Mm.
Very atmospheric. Alright, is there
Yes.
anything else?
I have
you
the
hit?
music. I had the music turned all the way down originally, so I could hear you guys.
I have my music turned all the way up. I'm kidding. I don't actually have the music on. Listen to the thing.
Ooh, it's
So were there any
Do the
other
screen
actions you were
share.
taking?
I don't think I have any other actions, because... Yeah, no.
Alrighty, it'll be their go.
Because
I
until one
believe-
of these guys go down, there's not a whole lot of point in moving around.
Yeah, I believe they're due to make a wisdom save then.
That is correct. It's
15.
only 13 damage this time.
Alright, that'll be So you said 13?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and roll for everybody on this one, get it out of the way. So that's a failure for 13?
DC, my total DC is 16, so.
Alright.
And failure is 13, yep. And then half as much, so be 6 for anyone that passes.
Come on now. Alright.
One of them passed.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly did. So then, the one here turns to face you with a large sword as it reaches out to strike recklessly.
Yep, well, it has advantage, because I took advantage on it.
Let's see, that was a 13.
Was that 2 rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
I saw that. It's 8 and a 3.
Then no, it does not hit me.
You know, things don't always play out like you want them to.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is going to move in this direction to crowd in over here. Also, strike.
Some of you big bastards.
There we go. That's a 17.
That one hits me.
All right. Yeah. No. That hits for 8 slashing damage.
All right, I take 4.
You're able to just sort of fend off the first one, but the second one, the sword is able to find its bite. Then 2 down here. He is going to turn in place and strike against you. That is... Oh. 15 to hit. Against Aurelius.
No.
Okay, yeah, that misses. And then... Against our wizard friend. Oh, sure, of course. Well, crit check.
Long as it
Nope.
doesn't crit. I mean,
Do believe,
either one's gonna hit me.
do believe this
Right,
hit
but it
there
could have
with
been a
over
crit.
20.
Mhm.
It is for 5 slashing damage.
Hey, not bad.
Well, now that we're outside the first attack I make in combat, of course, it's going to be smooth sailing from here. Alright. Yeah, so they're not able to find the mark striking against Aurelius, the legionnaires chipping away at the bases of all the statues. But then, I forgot the wizard's name, takes the brunt of the slash from the statue here. And it is your go.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and thread the needle between for these 3 here to avoid hitting my dwarven friend over there. And I am gonna go and cast Fireball.
Oh.
So
It's
that's a 20.
4 tile range.
In there,
10,
if I
15,
put
20?
it back like a bit further, because I can put it like. Hold on, I need to
Obviously
figure out
down
which.
the
If you put it
hall.
further south,
Yeah, like about. Here?
Down that tunnel quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make the little expandy thingy again. Ah, here we go.
You just click and then drag and it does it.
Oh, I can't
Yeah,
even
if you
do
hit
it
it at
down
the
over
end of the
there. That's
hallway, it looks as
weird.
though it'll do so.
because you don't have a line of sight. if you move and then throw it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. And things have... Okay, I can do that then.
Weird.
Give me one moment. What? Let me go ahead and move so I can have that line of sight. Think...
That seems to do it.
A little bit more.
There kind of hits all
like
the
that?
bases.
I think, yeah. I don't think that would hit you, yeah. I think that's just barely...
No.
Yeah, I think that's just barely...
Yeah, I'm not in it.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, dex save.
All right.
Here.
Yep, and let me get that damage for you. And I'm gonna go and use my quill to change that into cold damage, so it's more of a cryo ball.
I'll be honest with you. My favorite thing is with the new scribe thing is changing your fireballs into bludgeoning balls with erupting earth.
I could also make it like piercing balls. I could make it a few things. There's quite a few elements at my disposal.
Piercing ball sounds painful, but I think there's a few piercers out there that have to do that.
Yep. Hold on.
Listen, man, some good old CBT. Sorry.
Different people like different things.
Actually, in my Star Wars game, the HK droid in real life, he does pierce work.
Yeah, what happened to my dice? I can't even roll dice.
Yeah, my dice are untouchable right now too.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Alright.
I mean, yours would
Should I
make
just
sense
go
because
off
it's
of
not
what-
your turn, but his,
Yeah.
that is very weird.
So I can go based off of what I had here on the D&D Beyond if you want that. It's 28 damage.
That's fine. And your DC is
15.
15? Okay, so one takes the full 28 and the others take half.
Right, so one. Alright, so 14 to 2 of them, and then 28 to 1.
Okay.
Which one looks like it was the worst hurt?
The one that you actually struck before is very, very much damage from that. The
Good.
frost and cold that shoots out from that direction as you're used to spells like that being a streak of fire, but in this case it comes out as just ice and wind and cold. Chips away at all the rock of the stone statues nearby.
I'll have it was like the little bead of fire starts to go up towards that little area, and then instead of it going into the big, very, I forget the word off the top of my head, but instead of the normal explosion that would ensue onto it, just comes out in this wave of arctic gust, just comes out and then just freezes up onto all the backs and all of them.
Like an implosion into a gale.
Yep. Yep. And then leaves like a nice thin layer of ice on the water. Right there. Alright, that'll be... Actually, wait, no. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my once per day with this. And I'm gonna Misty Step and go as far away from all those as I can. To here.
Directly
Run,
into
young
the
lad,
arms of the
run.
other.
Misty Step lets you 30 feet, right?
You should be
Actually,
able to get over
I
here.
could go probably...
Yeah, I'd go all the way to the other side of the room.
Yep. Yeah. I just gotta actually like see where.
You can like
There we
safely
go.
get over there, away from the action.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I just
Good plan.
realized it was like that, yeah.
Good plan. Now they have to go through us to get to you.
I didn't even use my spell slot. Let's go.
And it is Aurelius's turn.
Oh, I can't believe these statues are just here trying their best to try and attack us. Well, it seems they're recklessing, so...
Yep.
Do we have advantage against them or no?
Yes.
Which one? It was the one to my right that tried to hit me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and put some pain into that, man. You know what? I'm going to be an asshole. I will take the dodge action.
Oh,
And for my bonus action, I will summon a spiritual weapon.
I see.
Well done. Now he's at a single die to attack you.
That is very true.
So the statue does a 21 hit.
That it does.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled minimum. But he takes 6 points of force damage.
Better than nothing. You prepare yourself for any incoming attacks so you can defend yourself a little bit better. Keep the concentration on the spell as you unleash the spiritual weapon into that space over there, whatever form it takes, and it lashes out across the statue.
It takes the form of a Roman shield, just blocking his path and then beating him in the face with itself.
So in this spot, or
I expected a massive clump of grapes.
No. If anything, it would have been like a broken wine bottle. But yeah, right there's fine.
All right. All right. Are there any other actions you'd like to
take? No, I'm good from there.
All right. Up on Brock.
I'm going to smash my war club into the knees of the one that I hit first, the one who's the most damaged.
Okay.
I am still... it doesn't matter whether I reckless, because they did, so it ends up the same.
That is true.
And I will get a 26.
26 hits.
I should hope so.
Really hope so.
Right? That only does 7 points of damage.
7 is enough that it takes.
Is he still functional?
No.
Say again?
The hit collides, and then the stone pieces begin to fall apart.
Great. I then turn my wrath on the next one right by me.
Alrighty.
And a 19.
19 hits.
No, I'm sorry. 22.
It hits even better.
I added my damage bonus instead of my to hit. All right. That one takes 13.
Ah, nice. 13 damage. So you turn from the other one, and then you strike out against this one and hit it with the bludgeoning weapon.
Mhm.
The stone sort of cracks away underneath it. It still stands, but it is definitely looking worse for wear. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You're made of stone. You should hit like it. You're hitting like cotton.
Any other actions?
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Alrighty. There go. So the one you just struck is going to lash out against you. That's 20.
Ooh.
I see that.
Will be 24 points of slashing damage.
And that is reduced to 12. I have now taken a total of 16.
Oh my god. 16 damage. Oh
It'd have
no.
been worse if
That's
it
Out of
was-
scary
60?
for me.
Yeah, I'm still good.
But as its strike does hit and does hurt. Not as much as it expected, but
Oh, yeah.
it does hurt. Okay, the one here harassed
I'm
with a spiritual
spirit.
weapon is going to strike against Aurelius. That is a 21.
Is that with the fact that I am at standard?
Oh,
Because I took the dodge action?
right, that would have been the first number, so no, it whiffed.
Then yes, they
Nice.
I
Nice.
dodge. I nimbly dodge, and I look at him, and I simply just state, "You strike like the rest of the drunkards in my life. Not very well."
However, the one on the other side comes up to you.
Oh, dear.
Oh, also, I should probably whiz saves.
And
Completely
rolls a
forgot.
9. I did, yeah. Well, that one saved.
Only 12 damage if they fail.
That one failed. That one failed. So only 12 on a fail?
So the one,
12 on a fail, 6 on a pass.
All right.
so that one that moved up on him, are you using flanking rules?
Yes.
Advantage, disadvantage, you can only get one.
Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. So
So they would have
attacking-
advantage from what do you call it, and then I dodge, so it gives disadvantage. It doesn't stack any further than that.
Okay, see, I misunderstood because I would have thought, okay, we have a remaining condition that imposes disadvantage, so
Yeah.
or imposes advantage, but
Officially,
You know,
official
5th
rules-
edition doesn't do that
Yeah,
because it would.
Officially, if you have like 4 instances of advantage, but just one thing gives you disadvantage, it all cancels out.
and likewise the other way.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. All right, good to know.
All right. I forgot what I rolled to strike with it.
It was a 4. So
Right, yeah. So that's a 9, which is a miss. They're doing rather poor.
no, I have not struck, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're doing rather poor at hitting you.
They are indeed.
Which brings us to wizardry.
Okay. Let's see here. Alright, I need to position this map so I can actually see how I want to aim this. Let me move it. Move my piece. There we go. I'm gonna move up here a little bit.
Okay.
Should maybe, yeah, right here. I'm gonna go and do Burning Hands, 2nd level,
Oh,
to both of them. So I need a dex save from both of them.
yeah.
And I'm gonna go and, oops, not at 3rd level, but
It's 4.
okay.
They both fail.
Oops. Okay. So let me go and get that going. All right. So since I can't roll a dice there, it's gonna be 8 damage for both of them, and I'm gonna go and change that into acid
Oh, nice.
and just spew out into this like caustic yellowish flame that engulfs into both of them and begins to just sear into the stone.
Nice.
And
Yeah, the thumbs come together, fingers
Yeah.
splayed, words of power, and just this caustic gas spreads out, filling the space, eating away at the stone.
yeah, I'll risk it. I'll go and back up. I'll let this guy try and make an attack at me.
And he will take the opportunity.
Hmm?
What is that, 22?
Yep, I'll get hit by that.
4. 10 slashing damage.
10? Okay.
Did our dwarven friend hit him?
What?
Did you hit the one that's still standing?
Yeah.
That's half.
Oh yeah, yep, he has resistance. Well done. Thank you for the reminder.
So it's 5
it'll be
damage I
5 slashing
take.
damage.
Okay.
Yep.
As all the legionaries are stabbing them, and then the ancestral guardians are like, shield the small one!
Yep. Exactly.
An army of spectral figures that are in the way.
Thank you
as
for
it just-
remembering that.
They
All good.
protect me.
As the sword swing just goes through all of that, and you see the resistance sort of slowing it down as it gets to you. It still hurts, but probably about half as much as it would have without all of that.
Absolutely. Alright.
You leave the little one alone.
Back up to Aurelius.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
Alright, on my turn, I will do what the gods have taught me to do. And I will cheese.
All the bad guys are within 5 feet of you. Do you have a nice boom cantrip?
No, I didn't take any of those, unfortunately. So instead, I will first off, as my bonus action, attack the one to my right. And I'm assuming he's still reckless since
Yep.
they're doing their own thing. So 25 to hit,
That hits.
and I hit him for 8 damage.
Nice.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna do it. I am going to then to the same guy. I'm just gonna let them try and hit me because at this point it's funnier that way. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level, so that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 31 points of necrotic damage.
Yikes.
I rolled 3 9s and a 4.
Yebus. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
So as you go to strike, your weapon finds its way past the defenses and strikes against the stone itself. A nice, respectable cracking goes through. While in past its guard, you slip your hand forward and press upon it and unleash the inflict wounds. And almost like acid is what would be necrotic to stone, sort of seeps through it all, and you watch as it went from looking pretty well fine to now heavily wounded.
Time eats away at all things. Alright, and my turn there.
Nice.
Brock, it is your
See,
go.
you just use that spiritual weapon to distract it.
Exactly.
All right. I'm probably going to mad dash away from this one after I hit it, even if it doesn't go down, just so I can give 2 of them, give resistance to more than one person. All right. I'm going to swing at the one right in front of me, once again, with advantage.
Alrighty.
26.
Nice. That hits.
And it will do 8 points of damage. And whether or not he falls, I am nonetheless going to spin around him here and whack this guy. I have not actually left contact with the other one's base.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving his reach. Spin around here, whack this guy so that he has trouble hitting my friends.
As a note, though, the 2 squares of water are difficult terrain.
Okay. I have 35 squares of movement. 35 feet of movement.
5 squares? That's so
I was about to
fast.
say, you be zooming.
That's actually, that's exactly 35.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Strike him.
That is a 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
which I believe hit last time.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, you're aiming for above a 13.
Oh, sorry, microphone.
All right, and we get 13 points of damage on that one.
Very nice.
There we
And
go.
now if either of the 2 creatures on the south attack anyone but me, their target has resistance. And they have disadvantage, which negates their advantage.
So my damage is a 17, so if they have less than 8 health, they don't even need to roll a save, they just die.
And they all do.
Of course,
The
when I
Roman
finally get
legions.
tactical.
Yeah.
Of course, when I finally get tactical, right?
Hey, I mean, because
Still,
of
that
those
left 2 of
tactics,
them damage. That left 2 of them within the dying zone. So
Yeah. Their turn comes up and the Roman legions just destroy their statues, just yelling, "False idols!"
Mitras. Anyway,
and with that,
um,
all 3 of them crumble away.
young wizard, are you all right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking of what spell I want to do.
I mean, battle's over.
Oh, everything's dead.
Yeah, I know, but like that was the other. Like I'm trying to figure out if I prepped the spell for the moment after it or not.
Oh, okay.
Nope, I did not. Never mind. Yeah, no, a little bit of west for where, but
do
Do
have
you
a
need
bruise.
healing?
Yeah, it's more than that, you know. Popped shoulder, but nothing that I can fix properly. It's gonna just wedge my shoulder into like the wall next to it to pop it back in.
Okay.
Not good.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Gonna roll a medicine check.
See what he rolls. What does he get?
Come here. There we go. Yes.
Oh, hey, he's actually good at that.
We'll just go and it'll like full up. This is not the proper way to do it at all, but it was straight up just shoulder checks straight into that wall, and you'll just hear like a.
While he's doing that, Aurelius is just gonna wave a hand and be like, "Ooh," and cast Healing Word. Heal for 12.
Hey, I think that was all the damage I took. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh wait, no, that was more. I'm back.
That was more than what I took.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good healer, man.
Apparently.
Yes.
It's like being a life cleric has bonus.
It's like being a life cleric makes it easier for me to not get everyone killed.
I mean, maybe.
Fair.
Sometimes.
Hey, there are times where being a life cleric's a good thing.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Okay, so there is the chest and the small hallway here that continues on to a door to the south.
Well,
Open.
Guess it's safe to open now.
Well,
It
that's
was
not necessarily so, but we will find out.
It's
do
safer
that
at
before.
least.
That I can agree with.
So, inside, you find a key.
A what?
A key.
Ah,
I wonder if it's to this room.
I hope it's not to this room. I hope it's to the next room.
Well, if we want even better, I want it to be a skeleton key.
I have never tried to unlock a skeleton.
How to show
Wait,
this?
what do you
A
mean?
master
You
key.
don't use an axe?
I mean, that's the quickest way to
No.
summon someone's heart.
I do not
okay.
use an axe. I use a war club.
Well, if you ever use anything that is pointy to stab with, that's trying to open a skeleton, isn't it?
I have a pointy part on the other side of my war club.
Yeah, you tried opening a skeleton. You're trying to
No,
reveal
I opened a gut. I did not open a skeleton. Skeletons are normally open.
Listen, we're all just skeletons and meat wrapping.
You unlocked a berserker.
He's not wrong.
I cannot disagree with you, but I do not like it.
Listen, I speak many languages, but the number one language I speak is facts.
Very well.
Fair enough.
I will tolerate it for now.
Do we wanna? I'm gonna go peek over.
Yes,
Wanna go
we should.
press to that little one there, or do we want to head back the way we came?
There is nothing back the way we came that we have not already. Well, no, I mean, there's the
Open the
north.
door.
There's the north door.
We should keep going here. Finish this direction.
Fair enough.
I concur. I will keep my spirit guardians active for the next 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will see if this key fits the door. Hopefully, the wizard can, make us
Yeah, I'll make
pretty bridge again.
Yes, I will make the bridge. But for the sake of brevity,
Just
we'll
don't
say
drop the bridge
is
on my
there.
head again.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
just
back
assume
up a
it's there.
bit.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
key
Thank you.
slots in and unlocks the door.
Excellent. Oh, those are bigger.
That's a big snack.
And I've managed to lose myself again, even without. There it is. Thank you.
I wonder if they are friend or foe.
How big are... Well, they're looking at us.
Well, no, they're looking at the wall. They're Blair Witching it.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay.
That's almost
Oh,
more
now they're
worrisome.
looking at us. Oh, shit.
What are they?
They look as though they are large constrictors, but they'd seem rather uninterested in you. The room that you walk into here has a few platforms on the outside, but this is a 30 by 30 room. There are 4 large snakehead statues protruding out of the walls.
But they don't seem to be guarding any objects, correct?
They do not.
Then I say we ignore them, keep an eye on the big snakes, and go for the door.
Let's do that.
At that time, the door closes behind you from where you came in, and water begins to pour from the snake statues in the corner.
Oh, this ought to be fun. I'm immediately going to go over to the other door.
Okay.
It won't let me.
Strange.
Yeah,
Will it now?
it is. No, I cannot click on it.
That is very weird. Okay, well,
Oh, I got it.
get rid of that one.
I would like to open a thing.
The door is locked.
Negative.
That is very weird.
Well, I think so try that key again. See if it works.
I will try the key.
No, the key does not fit.
All right, brute force time it is.
Plan B.
I'm going to try to strength check the damn door.
I will assist him with the help action to give him advantage.
Excellent. Oh boy. Okay, so 14.
Does not do it. The door is resisting.
And the water is rising, I take it, yes?
That it is.
Alright.
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to rage and blow open the door. Because as I recall, that does give me... All that does is give me advantage again, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can just give you the help action again.
Right, there's no point in wasting the rage. Whoa, through those good distance.
They gone.
And still only managed a 13.
They're going the
There
distance.
is still...
We're going to drown.
When
Water
was it-
Child, do you want to attempt it?
Yes, I will go do the same thing I did last time because this thing's got a keyhole.
Alright.
We'll go down on the water and do it. Spill? Yeah. Let's do nice.
No, the water's under the keyhole. Keyhole's under the water anyway, so
Exactly.
expand it.
24.
24. It's just not enough. The water expands in the keyhole with the freezing, but it just seems to be... It didn't move it enough, or it just isn't cracking.
Okay, this thing's really tough.
All right. I'm going to, at this point, how deep is the water?
Let's see, you've taken three actions. The room is mostly filled.
Wait.
You would assume you've got probably another... Sorry, trying to math out here in my head for a second. 38 seconds?
Okay. So at max 6 more rounds. I'm going to get Aurelius and lift him up and put him on one of the ledges.
Okay.
If Aurelius will allow that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're in heavy armor and you're going to drown otherwise.
Well, I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tread water for a bit, which will be difficult because I'm in heavy armor.
Yeah.
I have another idea. This thing isn't busted.
All right.
I'm gonna use shape water into the keyhole, and I'm gonna go and create a key that matches the keyhole lock,
Oh,
and
All
try
right.
and open it that way.
okay. Let's try that roll again.
Alright, will do. And come on. There we go. 22.
That does it. Things being slightly bent out of shape, but the water filling the space and being able to just move it with the ice itself. It's easy enough to do so, though slightly difficult. You do struggle with it for a moment, but then the key does turn and the door does open.
Alright.
Does the water keep rising, or is it draining out?
The water
Or
then begins to slowly drain its way back out.
okay, cool.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Alright.
So
Let's just
the water levels begin to drop down to normal, and the other doors at the same time open as well.
All right, give us those bridges again.
Yep, I'm gonna be right on that.
I can move myself now.
Nice.
I don't know what happened.
It knew the
Hey.
room was trapped. So
Oh.
you get to a short hallway here that has murals on either side, tapestries depicting snakes in various forms.
Mm.
Okay.
I feel like someone is praying to snakes.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
Excellent
Some sort
perception.
of snake god could be any number of creatures. I do
Could
not
be
know
thinking
anything
of
about.
the Ouroboros, the infinite ending snake eating its own tail.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of things that are like religion tied to snakes. Snake-like things.
And now I can't. Oh, okay. That's because it was trying to have me open the door, which was already open.
Mm. That is difficult. So you find your way into this large room here. There are what look like various different sacrificial places, chains on the walls, curtains, cushions. You see a pile of bones, ornamental figures.
Over on the
Prayer
left side.
standing in the corners.
Okay.
Beneath the water in the areas here, since it remains at its approximate 5-foot depth, you do see large holes that lead even deeper.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And that's a problem I don't want to deal with.
I'm the only one of us here who's likely to be able to swim really well. I don't want to play with that.
What is it?
Holes leading deeper under the water.
I'm dumb enough to do it. But I'm wise enough to know I shouldn't.
Yes, please. Yes, please, with the shouldn't, I mean.
Can I do perception to go and see, like, those holes, are they making water go and push up into it, or are they draining in?
Yeah, give it a roll.
Alright. Not the best at this, but I'll give it a shot. Whip. Oh, down it goes. 10.
From what you can tell, it doesn't appear as though the water is moving through the holes at all. There does seem to be a slight wave.
Right, because unless the water level is actively raising or lowering, the water wouldn't have a current.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a bit of what I was trying to kind of figure.
So whatever is below it, you would assume that
Resistant rose the first time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
it is windy out.
That could be where the water came from for the rising.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to move down here, watching as I go, but these just look like places where victims were tied to the walls and tortured, most likely.
It would appear so.
Okay. I'm just going to come down here and see if I can get this door open.
The snake follow.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh!
Whoa!
When you begin over that way, from the chamber beneath, you hear the water rushing out when, at that point, a large snake bursts forth from the hole underneath. And
Nice.
we're right back to combat.
Indeed.
He needs to roll a whiz save. It's only 7 damage though.
He failed on a 9.
So 7 damage, and his movement speed is halved. So he
win.
comes up and he's like, haha, I'm the king of the... Oh, why am I slow?
And I got 21 damage. 21 initiative.
You got a 21, you said?
Rolled a 20, got a 1.
Nice.
I got a 12.
4.
All right, can I get those one more time?
Mhm.
Just so I can get this ordered properly. Brock got a...
I got a 21.
Okay. And Aurelius
I got a 4.
4.
4. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I'm not last, I don't know what's wrong.
Should be our turn. Some music again. And we are good to go. Brock is up first. What action do you take?
Yeah. Unsurprisingly,
You
I'm
may want
going
to
to
move me,
rage.
by the way.
Sorry?
So that you're back in the room.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm with them.
Oh yeah, gotta move that.
Yeah, he's a little fur back there.
And where would you like to be standing?
Hey,
Probably
Right
in
here.
front of Caliban, as I normally would be.
All right.
All right, so turn to face the snake. And that is the current position of its head, correct?
Yes.
How far off the water is it as it comes out?
It comes up much in the same fashion, so that is like 15 feet.
it's a big snake.
All right.
It's quite the danger noodle.
What would you say the DC would be on an athletics check to jump that distance to like land on its head?
Give you a 15.
Cool. I'm gonna give it a shot. Rage and jump. And it is strength based. Do I have advantage on that while raging?
Believe you have advantage on all strength-based checks.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Hey,
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, 27 to jump onto its head.
That makes it. Let's see if I can.
we're going Monster Hunter on this thing.
Oh, nope.
And then I am going to bring my weapon down on the top of its head repeatedly. Point the end first.
Go. Let's use the fly to.
And that's a 22 on the first shot.
22 hits.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the to hit on the second one because I accidentally picked up the dice again.
Alrighty.
And I got a 19.
19
On the
also
second one.
hits.
All right. It takes 12 points of damage from the first shot. Ooh. 16 points of damage from the second shot, and any attack on anyone but me is at disadvantage, and the target will have resistance.
Okay.
Good luck biting me while I'm on top of your head.
You rage seeing it come out from underneath the water. You rush and leap forward and make a couple of quick jumps from part of the body to part of the body to get onto the head, where you then bring the club down twice, just boom, boom, hitting it, dealing a fair amount of damage. Are on to Jin's turn.
Caliban. So I'm going with my head into its general vicinity. Stick my hand into it and let a small bead begin to grow in it, and I need to have it to make a con save as I cast frostbite on it.
Oh. Give me. Okay, come on. That's a whole 7.
Okay. So it will take 2d6. And I'm going to go switch it to piercing damage, as instead of the small little bead of frost that goes into it, ruptures out into a whole series of spikes that line up onto its whole entire body for 5 damage. And now it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay.
Even more so. No, I'm kidding.
Right,
The
well,
same amount.
now it has disadvantage on me still.
Yes,
Too,
it has disadvantage against everyone now.
Mm-hmm.
which balances out on me at least.
Yes. That'll be my turn, though. I will go... Actually, no. I'll move back behind. There we go.
Okay.
Just gonna go ahead and roll that really quick.
Unleash the magic upon it, and then the tendrils of ice that just spurt out. Seeing some of the... it maybe wasn't as much as you were hoping, but it did do something.
Mm-hmm.
And it does appear slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then your move, and that'll be the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, and then I believe it needs to make a whiz save.
Yep, versus 16 points of damage.
Hey! That'll be...
It made one!
8.
8.
Okay. So it is going to try to make a constrict attack against Brock. It's going to try to dump him into its
disadvantage.
Try to
wrap.
dunk me and then wrap around me.
Yeah. But that has disadvantage. So we got an 8.
Yeah, but I was whoa! I was
standard.
reckless.
Ah,
It was a standard roll. I was reckless.
okay.
So 11 was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a 17.
That hits me.
Okay. So you take... Da-da. 16 bludgeoning damage and are
Okay,
grappled.
so I take 8, and that's a total of 24 out of my 60, and now I'm grappled.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, while it has you grappled, it is going to bite. For... Is that a 21?
Absolutely hits.
Which deals... 21. Whoa. Hi, spider. 21 piercing damage. Yeah, I just dropped down from the ceiling between me and my monitor.
21 piercing. Okay,
Oh, damn.
so that's another 10. I am at 26 hit points left out of 60.
Okay.
Does it have any poison?
Surprisingly, no. But you are still grappled.
Hey, I'm just checking. Just because it's a giant constrictor doesn't mean that in Fantasyland it can't
Deal poison.
have both.
Actually, you know, that makes sense for its size to not deal poison.
Mm.
Well, sure, but you know.
The
No,
teeth
fantasy,
are kind of
it's
a big
not, I
worry
understand.
at that point. Spider, seriously, what were you doing? You just decided to...
Yeah,
come
now
down
I'm
to
actually
surprise me?
looking. Now I'm actually looking like I may actually be hurt for the first time.
Ah.
I guess the question comes down to, do I hope that you'll stay conscious long enough for me to be able to heal you more later? Or do I just hurt this thing?
Well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, which is keeping its attention, but it's best if we kill it before it kills us.
All right, I'll hurt it then. I'm assuming it is my turn, so
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend these points to. Why am I in? Why is it not letting me talk?
Huh?
No, I have points. Let me use them.
Points?
Yeah, I have channel points.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is.
Let me see if this one works.
Twitch affiliates.
No, it doesn't.
It can help you alter the. It kind of well, at least for his
Here,
channel points,
I'm just gonna
redeeming
use
them
this because I
does
can't. It won't let me. It won't let me do the other one.
Weird.
But I'm just gonna try and get advantage. I'm gonna try
ban
and
yourself. Lose the turn.
No, I'm trying to get advantage because I don't have I don't know why, but it's not working. So I'm gonna take an action, just inflict wounds him at. Yeah, probably level. Oh, we'll do level 1. So well, wouldn't matter anyways. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And deal him 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So you get into range there, moving through the water. You reach out and touch the snake, and of course the necrotic energies sort of flow through, hitting all the same points that the ice spikes burst out of. You see the faint wisps of necrotic energy. Slight rot.
Perfect. I'm going to willingly move out of his space.
Okay, it will take the opportunity to try to bite.
Correct.
It will do so at disadvantage.
I mean, it rolled poorly. That was a 13.
Then I will. Yeah, I'll stay right there. And on my turn.
Okay, it is Brock's turn.
All right. Are my arms pinned?
I would say so.
I think you're restrained, right?
Grappled.
Oh, grappled? No,
Which
then
does not
he's able to
necessarily
attack
mean
just
so.
fine then.
Speed is
Okay.
0.
Your move speed's just 0.
Oh, I don't care about that. I wasn't going to move away anyway. Okay. I'm going to hit him again. Twice. Hard.
Alrighty.
Yep.
That
I'll,
hits.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Um, 10 more points on that one. $22 hits.
Yep.
10 more points on that one.
Okay. So with your arms free,
And I have-
but still in the grasp of the snake, you begin just bashing against it with the club.
Yep.
Hearing the faint creaks and cracks of the bones underneath the skin. And is there anything else?
Cool. That's it. I don't have any bonus actions.
Alright. I believe that is Caliban.
Alright, I'm gonna go make it. I'm gonna go and feed it a bead of cold or a bolt of cold into its mouth, if I can. What? There we go. 24. I think that's a hit.
That's a hit.
So
It's a firebolt, but colder.
and for 9.
Right. The bolt of the cold energy streaks out, hitting upon its mouth, just frost gathering on all of the condensation there. Frostbite set in.
Just gonna keep moving further away from the snake.
Because it'll swallow you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Snake time. Going to.
Let me roll damage again.
Yeah. Didn't make that.
Your Roman legionnaires are my favorite people, and they're not even real.
Yep. 13 damage.
All right.
They're just stabbing the snake, yelling, "Apostate!"
Just a collection of legionnaires hitting at the snake underneath the water.
Yep.
Retro Typhonus.
So it is going to constrict again. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is plenty.
Okay. So that is
7
18.
plus whatever is.
Yeah.
So 9. Cool. That brings me down to 15 hit points.
It's going to attempt to bite.
Don't worry. Worst comes to worst, you go unconscious.
It's only a 13.
Sure.
13,
Nope, I'm
13
good.
Is not, yeah.
13 misses.
So then it remains where it is. Move on to Aurelius.
All right. You're at 15 hit points?
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and fix that. I will use my action to use my Channel Divinity, Preserve Life. So you're back to half health.
Nice. I'm now at 30.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a second level Healing Word. And heal him for 13.
I am at 43 out of 60. I'm pretty
And I just
darn
give-
healthy.
I give double birds to the snake. That is my turn. No, wait, hold on. So I want to see if I can. I'm going to just crawl in the water and then crawl back out again. I'm just tempting fate.
Just provoking.
Yep.
Bite me, bastard.
The worst part is he still has disadvantage because of the fact that he got hit by him last time.
Yep.
I mean, given the situation, it would probably take the attack.
Yep.
And well, I can do
Oh, nice.
Is it bad to say that I actually kind of want to get hit for really dumb reasons? Yeah, I know
Well, the
that's a
funny
2.
thing about it is you'll get hit and it'll still only be half damage
Yep.
because of all the dwarven warriors standing between you and it.
Yeah, no, I have some bad things I can do depending too.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, yeah, no, that definitely misses.
So that'll be Brock's turn.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Brock starts laughing maniacally at this point
Okay.
and yells something about Uktena as he hits the snake again. Or maybe he doesn't this time. 13.
13 does it.
It does?
It does.
Oh, cool. Then 9 more points of damage. Followed by another resounding smash with the spiky part of the club
Uh-huh.
for a dirty 20.
So it
And
hits.
another 10.
Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That is all I am capable of doing.
Screaming out, the club bashes against the snake a couple more times. Just starting to find its way in. There's definitely a heavy crack and blood seeping from wounds. Seems a bit taken aback. Then we move on
One
to
would
Caliban's
hope.
turn.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Not a whole lot in my arsenal for this kind of stuff. But let me double check. I'm just gonna make it worse for the snake. I'm gonna see if I can angle myself for that. Alright. I'm gonna move up 30 into this water. I think that, if I'm doing this right, it's either, oh, not there, but like there.
Okay.
Or would it be like right here?
It's hard to tell because that's 3 squares of difficult terrain.
Which
Oh, yeah,
would
that's
be a
fair.
total of 15 feet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 30 feet, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so other option. I'm gonna go and Misty Step it instead. It's my bonus action. And then I'll move this 10 to get up back up here. And move a little bit forward with my 20. I'm gonna be a dick, I'm gonna cast Color Spray on it.
Whew.
Alright. It is a strike or a save. I can't remember which.
I think it's just HP if I recall correctly. I needed to go double.
What its current HP you're at?
The current HP the snake has, I think it goes for the one whoever has the lower. So it's 60-10. I roll.
It is a cone, so you technically could aim for just the face.
Oh yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I could just aim up and drill it right in the face. That's right. Its head's face is 15 up.
Yep.
All right. Let me.
What level are you casting it?
First.
Okay, 60-10.
Yep. Let's go.
I'd say there's not a whole lot of
28.
Alright. So, the cone bursts forth and catches the snake on its facial area. There's something for the damage type there if there is one.
It doesn't do damage. It would blind it if it has less than or equal to 28.
Okay. Then yes, I guess it would be
Basically,
blinded.
if it doesn't have less than that, it actually does nothing at the moment.
I'm just taking a gamble. This why not?
Less than 28, then it
Where's
would be
Boyle?
unaffected.
it did what now?
He's unaffected.
Okay.
Done. Okay. Well, he's still pretty healthy.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. Didn't just have permanent disadvantage. Alright, that's my turn though. I've used everything I
Well-
could.
Let's see if he's still healthy now. Whiz save.
Yeah, right? Where did
Fair
I put
enough.
that 20? I think it's this one. Oh, no. That's how much?
16 on a pass, or 16 on a fail, 8 on a pass.
Alright.
Yeah, he rolled a 1, so it's not going to be a
Oh, yeah,
pass.
that's a fail. That's a definite fail. The Legionnaires just keep fucking stabbing him.
Yeah, so they just
Don't you do that!
going to town on it. So it is going to let go of Brock and move
Really?
over here towards
His
Aurelius.
move speed is halved. Oh, that's fine.
It has a good move speed.
He's not moved out of my reach, so I don't get an attack of opportunity, right?
No.
That's correct.
Okay.
He is going to make a constrict attack against Aurelius. For a,
At disadvantage.
for a dirty 20.
Hey, he hits. Can you have him roll me a strength save?
$17.
Ah, darn, he's not pushed away. He still takes, hold on. Takes 4 points of I believe it is force damage. Let me double check. Yeah, takes 4 points of force damage as my telekinetic repulsion hits him a bit.
Hmm.
And yes, how much damage do I take?
Everything's all mixed up here. Come on, nope, nope, nope. Nope. Where'd I put those 2d10? I'll just get more.
Throw dice everywhere.
There's plenty of D10s.
It's like 7 d10s.
You just wouldn't let me grab them.
We just keep adding more to the board.
That's 9 bludgeoning damage.
6. So have 3 or 4.
4 bludgeoning damage, and then grappled, unfortunately.
That's fine. Doesn't do anything to me. Con save at advantage because Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pass.
Okay, and then he will make the bite attack. Is it still at disadvantage?
Yep.
That is it. 12.
That's a miss.
Okay, unfortunately does not hit with that strike.
I don't consider it to be unfortunate. I'm pretty happy with that. Very
That
fond of
is-
my choices.
That is all of its attacks, and we move on to Aurelius.
Aurelius will look upon the snake as it is trying its best to try and end him, and he will do the one thing Aurelius knows how to do, and fail to roll what I just tried to roll, and hit roll twice. I'm gonna miss. I tried to stab him with my spear, but I fucking missed. My styling on him did not work.
Oh well,
You got under a
All right.
12?
that's not great.
And with my final spell slot as a bonus action, I will look the snake in the eyes as I cast Healing Word at Brock.
Oh man. Okay, what have I got?
Sorry, it's +8. 13. No, sorry, 12 health. 12.
Okay, so that puts me at 56. I'm only 4 hit points from max.
Alright, I'm out of spell slots, so I'm happy.
Well, this guy's going to be out of every kind of slots here in a minute.
Yeah. He has successfully grappled me as I look him in the face and heal my ally.
You don't understand how this fight works, do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that is the end of your turn.
Alright, yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, no, I got no movement or anything. I'm good.
Where is its tail?
Uh,
The bottom end of its tail. Is it still curled up like that, or did it leave part of its tail over near me, or what?
it is still kind of curled in this fashion, so you'll be by the edge
Sorry.
of the body. Is your You're right there.
Huh.
You are under the water, though.
I am, and that's not optimal. But it's better to climb the thing again than to move away from it and provoke. So, up and around I go. Same DC as before?
Yep.
Have another random D20 on the map. All right, 22. So, yeah,
That'll do.
back up to the top where I begin to wail on its head.
Clear dice.
No, that's not me.
Roll to strike.
Where's me?
I need to get the fly.
I seem to have disappeared again.
I think you're in the water.
Oh,
I think I'm just obscured by the snake.
you're under the floor now.
I'm under the floor? How did that happen?
Oh man.
The snake. It is.
I have some impressive abilities. I would like the meld into stone to be on my terms, though. Anyway, doesn't matter. I know where I am. You know where I am.
I have.
I would like to
never seen
swim
this
to
happen
land.
before.
So
Smite his head! It's not smiting, but you know what I mean. I'm bashing him in the head with the pointy side of the club. 19.
That hits.
Ten points of damage, followed by...
Hey.
That's a crit.
That's very nice.
So I do 12 plus the die roll,
Yep.
plus my modifier.
Yep. Oh,
Max roll.
so it's
jeez.
24.
That is
plus
28 points of damage.
28. Wow.
On top of the 10 I just fed it.
Yeah. No, the spike hits a good spot there and just covered in the ichor that comes out of this creature. It does not go down, but it is definitely screaming in abyssal still.
Mm.
Why won't you die? And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Caliban, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go and I'll use my last second level slot to cast Ice Knife at second level, because why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you should be able to throw it at the back of its tail without endangering either of us.
Yep. Boom. 21.
That hits.
Alright, and I think that, and then it has to make the, dex save on
save.
top of it.
That it will.
Alright, I think that's just this, and
That's
then...
failure.
Nice.
Well, first the damage of the actual thing, of the actual blade. So that is 3, and then
Looked like it failed the dex.
okay,
That it did.
perfect. Yeah.
2d6 or 2d8?
It's 2d6, and I think it takes an extra 1 because of the level up. So let me go. Yeah, it does. Okay. So plus 1 more. Whoop. There we go. So 9 total, and I'm gonna go and use my weakness level to go and invert the damage. So it's gonna be cold on the first hit, and then it's just gonna go and explode into shrapnel, actual shrapnel for the piercing.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Very pretty.
why don't you take a second and describe to me how this creature dies?
Alright, so I'm gonna go and take this blade, gonna go form up. I'm gonna take actually the sacred dagger that they're using, make that my implement, freeze it up solid, inject it into the midsection of this snake, and once it begins to detonate into like all these like piercing needles, very much like a reverse Iron Maiden, as we can all like just start to jut out from all from inside of it, and with like a series of like needles like coming out of its mouth, piercing it through both sides.
Nice. I'm going to ride the body to the ground, still smashing my club into it, holding on. Yeah, smashing my club one-handed against its skull as I'm holding on to like a nostril or an eye socket or something.
Roll athletics again.
As it dies, it just lets me go. I just want to, as it lands, just look at it and shake my head disappointed and just say, I'm afraid that's not how the world works.
5.
Very nice. Yeah, you're able to make it down. So the iced up knife hits it, and then just the explosion that comes out, pieces of shrapnel going everywhere. The creature dies, just roaring to the ground. And you hold on to your club, spiked into its head as you just ride it down and land gracefully upon the stone.
Sorry, didn't know Brock was quite that excitable.
Mm.
Whew.
No
I'm
longer
just gonna
supporting
go and
itself,
take this
blood
back.
leaking from its head, its body falls down through one of the holes into the chamber beneath.
Killed by their own weaponry. And that's... I don't know if that's irony or anything like that, but whatever. I'm just gonna pull it out of its back.
It might not be irony, but it was good.
And that, it definitely was. This thing actually landed for once.
Good fight.
Yes.
Good healing, Aurelius.
It is what I do.
I
You
also
seemed
very
injured for
much...
a moment there. Oh, continue.
I was hurt, but I am also very fond of your ancestors.
Yes, my peoples have a long and storied histories of destroying the profligates.
I don't know what half those words mean, but I like your ancestors. I also like my ancestors. I think they were very helpful.
Yes, your ancestors were very essential in that. All right, should we take a nap? I'm tired.
I mean, sure, I could do this all day, but all right.
Unfortunately for me, I only have so many spells I can use.
Same. I'm running low on
Reasonable,
MP.
reasonable.
Well, there's a door still to the north of the chamber, and there's ones who came.
I feel like that's a bait.
I know that's a bait. If you want to take a rest, we're going to take a rest here.
Mm-hmm.
Or back up.
The whole entire, like, hallway floods. Oh no.
We should probably go back, honestly.
Like, the smartest thing to do is to leave the temple.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Or at the very least, go to the first chamber and then spike the doors.
Yes.
I have pitons.
And this
Speaking
is
of,
the job for
is the snake's giant body still just lying there?
It actually went through one of the holes in the floor.
Would I have been able to try and rip out one of its fangs before it fell?
Give me an athletics.
20 total.
That'll do. Yeah, as it begins to drift its way down into the hole, you sort of see that and make your decisive action to reach out and grab for the fang if you want to roll strength.
That one was an 8. I'll cast guidance. Now it's hold on. It's a 10.
Attack. With the
I'm basically just jamming my spear into its gums, pulling it out.
Yeah. With that and with the necromantic damage you had dealt to it earlier, weakening the physical form of the creature, it takes a moment.
And the number of times I hit it in the head, don't forget.
Yeah, that as well. Your heels come ever closer to the edge and towards the water as it's pulling and pulling, and you just have a hold of the fang and wedging the spear in there, and finally it comes free.
Aurelius, it's already dead. Don't go in the water after it.
Spilling you backwards onto the stone.
Yeah. I just lift up my hand with the fang in it. I'm assuming it's like the size of a dagger.
It's big.
Yeah, that looked more like sword size to me.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna put it there, and then I'm going to put it in my bag. Souvenir. I might turn it into a flagon later.
Actually, I don't think it was even venomous, so yeah, sure, go for it.
That I was about to say it was not venomous. I was the one that got bitten. Seems quite reasonable.
The large pinkish.
If the two of you
wound
need to
where the
rest, then
fangs
we should
pierce
find
in.
a safer place to do so.
Yes. I do agree with that one.
I agree with that as well.
I can actually make a preparation to at least make sure that we aren't caught off guard.
Good. We will have to go back to the beginning, I think, because that is the only place there's only a single doorway in, and we can block that one. Or perhaps the room with the green floor.
Either or. I mean, depends on how much, if we really care about walking a whole bunch or not.
You know what? The room with the green floor is better because the first room still has the grating leading down below, and I don't know what might come out of that.
Not actually, let's not mess with that. Yeah, I'm fine with the one that had the dagger in it. I think that's the one you're talking about, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'd say this is I myself, IRL, or colorblind.
Okay, so we can get there without anything bad happening?
Nothing happens on your way back.
Cool. Going to pull the doors shut, python them so that they have to be forced open from the other side, and settle in. And since I actually am almost completely healed at this point, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to take a short rest in order to use a hit die to get that last bit less back, which I do because it's my con mod. And then I'll stand watch while they sleep.
Life clerics, the world's most effective healers.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Now,
on purpose.
if I may, I would like to go have a cigarette and take a short break.
Okay. I will go and cast alert on the door. Or alarm, that's the spell.
Alarm. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
DM, is it okay if I, as a player, take a short break?
We're actually pretty close to the end of things here.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Looks to me.
Very good.
All right. So are you taking a break, or are we done for the day?
I mean, yeah, he said we were close to the end. And if we're close to the end, then I'll push through.
Okay. Do we get a long rest?
You do. For Brock, it feels like a long, tense night hearing the hissing and slithering all about the chamber and upon the outside, wondering what could possibly be next after a giant snake and statues and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But a full night's rest comes upon you.
Alright. Starting off, upon getting up, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. To bump my AC up to 16.
Seems like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Wise.
So, where do you guys go from here?
Just gonna have, like... Yep.
We actually have two different doors we have the option of checking out at this point. The north door in the middle corridor, or the north door past the snake.
I feel... And, I mean... The north door is closer, so I say we can give that at least a check before we
I agree, because the north door past the snake has the feeling of, hey, this will be the last place in the temple.
So
just that feeling.
They both seem to lead in the same direction. So.
Also that.
Jump in the water. Or onto door frames.
Yep. Ah.
Well, that's an awkward.
I wonder what this actually led to then. Just judging by it.
Yeah, that was
myself.
because they don't have 45-degree angles in this game yet.
Oh,
boy,
okay. So it's actually just a straight haul.
That's funny.
It is.
I can't wait for that to come. I mean, there are a few curved pieces now, but yeah, that's...
Gotcha.
So then.
And since it's a new day, upon, I guess, opening up into this one, I will go use my bonus action from my quill to pop off, detect magic ritually within as in one action instead of 10 minutes.
Sure.
I'm
It's
assuming that's another large constrictor up on the right, but it probably doesn't care about us again.
Yeah, there are large snakes, but they seem to be fairly used to what at least was the comings and goings of priests and priestesses that were of this temple.
Okay.
Nothing magical pops out?
No, nothing does.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Same thing, yeah. It's relatively safe.
All right, do what we always do.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm looking this time. 24.
You see all.
The chest is fairly straightforward. There is nothing hidden to it. You
Cool.
open it up, and once again inside you find silken inlays holding a set of keys.
All right,
Ah.
grab the keys.
This might have been useful for the other room, I feel.
Probably, yes.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Back we go.
Yep.
Anything interrupt us on the way over here?
No, everything is clear.
Back to the old room? All right. That's right. Come on, jump over here.
I'm arriving. Give me a moment.
Tell the gods to hurry up and move you.
I feel like I would rather not.
I mean, that's fair. They might get upset. What in the honky tonk is in there?
Ooh.
A honky tonk?
Ooh.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna swim in there and see what's in there.
So I need you all to make a strength check.
Ah.
Oh no.
All three of you.
I might as well just say I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
I got a 14.
I have literally a 0.
Oh,
I
God.
failed.
Oh my.
The door does not budge.
The door does not budge. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Doesn't seem
Oh,
to be
that's better
locked,
than I thought it was.
but all of
Okay.
you pushing together, the door is not open.
Okay.
I was afraid the door opened and we got washed away by a deluge.
Yeah. Or we got sucked into a whirlpool.
All right, well, I'm going to use the keys,
The door is not locked,
but it's not
Oh.
opening.
but it did not open.
Okay. Okay. All right, if I go here and shut the southern door to the long room,
Gonna close up this one.
yeah, if I go there and close that, then come back, can I open it?
I will need strength rolls again.
I'm not even gonna bother.
You guys are looking for a combined total.
Not today. Oh, are we? Okay. Then yes, we should all work together.
We will work together, and I will cast guidance on whoever is doing the most work.
That's
Probably.
You know what?
Man.
it's one more room. I'm gonna use my last rage for the day.
Oh, I'm just helping you in casting guidance. So
Wait, no, all your rages are back now because you long rested.
no, he didn't long rest.
No,
He took
he
a short
didn't.
I
rest.
didn't. I
Oh,
took
wait,
a short
that's
rest
right. Oh, that's
because
right.
I
Yeah,
stood
you're right.
watch.
I'm just
right.
I'm just gonna give him the help action and cast guidance on him. So you have both advantage and a D4
Good thing I have advantage.
Yup.
and a D4.
Yep. Okay, so I am at 19 plus a D4. 21.
21.
21. So can the other two total a 9? It's a party total 30 to get through the door.
Oh,
Okay, roll. Go ahead and roll, guys.
Alright, yep. I'll take a shot at it and see if I roll literally anything that isn't bad. Oh,
That's
17.
not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Look at that.
I do believe that is enough to push through the door.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See, what happened was you figured out the proper way to put leverage on it with the dagger.
By just going my full entire body into it.
Right, but it was all about leverage and where to put the force, because you're so smart.
Exactly. Science, bitch.
Exactly.
It's important stuff. And so,
Mhm.
when you push open the door,
All right.
you push back the large skeleton of a snake that was in this room, which grants you access to it. Inside, you see it's a 25 square flooded chamber, and there is one more chest. Ready for order.
At the bottom of the water.
Yep.
Any pings from this room?
There is something in the chest.
All right.
Hold on. I cast Find Traps.
There we go. We're early in the game. Smart.
You do not find any traps.
There are no traps, but that doesn't mean something isn't trapped.
There's
Fair
something
enough.
in the chest. What school of magic is it?
I believe this would be enchantment again.
It's the same thing as like the dagger. Some more bewitching stuff.
Very well. I'll take a deep breath,
Maybe transmutation.
swim down to the bottom, and yank open the chest.
Oh, it's transmutation, you said?
I'm just trying to think of what school it might be.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, if it helps, if it's just like something with pluses, that's almost always transmutation.
Yeah. That's fair, yeah, because it's changing the property of it.
Right.
Well, inside, you find a snake-like helmet.
Ooh.
Very green,
We should
colored
not-
golden metal.
We should not put this on. We should get this professionally identified.
Yes.
Sure.
I can take some of that 50 gold and just go buy something to help us do that.
Indeed.
Alright.
It looks like a very fine prize.
Very much. Yeah, very much. Along the dagger, I mean, honestly, probably we fetch more of the price than what we found in the first chest.
Almost certainly. Plus, it's a appropriate sort of trophy for what we have done.
Yeah. Snake
Honestly, I
dagger.
think the best thing we're taking out of here is that tooth that Aurelius got.
I'm gonna make me a flagon.
And so, you are all able to make your way out and back into civilization.
Mhm.
With some difficulty,
Excellent.
but mostly just because of the reduced magic of the world. You do find someone who is able to identify the item itself. It comes up to be the fanged helm of Zengar. Requires attunement.
That sounds like an artifact.
The wearer has a bite attack with a reach of 5 feet, plus their proficiency bonus. It deals piercing damage of 2d4 plus strength modifier, and the target must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution save or take 2d4 poison damage. Additionally, snakes are friendly towards anyone wearing the helmet, unless attacked.
Ah.
Oh. That is a very nice helmet. And that bite, is that as a bonus action?
That would be just an action to do so.
It'd be a full action?
Yeah.
Okay. If it was a bonus action, I'd be fighting y'all for that helmet.
That would be.
Would you like for me to have the helmet so I can bite people?
I mean, it is amusing.
I like my hat where I have it.
I heard things more with my club already. If I was able to get that bite in addition to my normal attacks, that would be different.
It's a real club sport.
Literally.
Plus, you already got a dagger, so you should be happy. And I think you get at least some of the money. I don't need any of the money. I am happy just to have been along.
No, I'm content with the dagger onto it. The gold's honestly what I'm here for. Can find
Very good then.
so many more spells that I haven't been able to.
That's fair. I don't have any need for such things, honestly.
I just enjoy things.
That's fair. Nothing unreasonable about that. I personally, if I need money, I will go and do honest mining or masonry work. I do this for fun.
Okay. And that brings us to the end of the Fangs of ZENGAR.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for inviting me to come play. You guys are a lot of fun. Andrew, you are a great GM.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
to have you, yeah.
I feel bad for just fucking man, what do I do? Spam Spirit Guardians, obviously.
Well, the thing about Spirit Guardians is that if you have it, obviously you spam it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I built my character entirely for the person. So I have Spirit Guardians and I have Warcasters. So when I have it, I don't lose it. And just because I'm an asshole, I took the Gift of the Gem Dragon telekinetic reprisal. So if I do get hit, I can use my reaction to make the creature make a strength save. If they fail, they are pushed 10 feet from me. And then take 2d8 damage.
What is the Gift of the Gem Dragon? Is that a feat or?
It's a feat from what do you call it? The Fizzbands.
Oh, okay. I don't have Fizzbands yet. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically,
It's funny. I never used my feat because what it would have done is I would have taken a dodge action in the middle of the fight to heal myself.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Every time I take the dodge action, I can use a hit die.
Nice. We never really needed that.
Nope. We had a life cleric.
Mm-hmm. And nothing was resistant to my element, so
Correct.
never had to really implement.
We were set up.
Mm-hmm.
We were good. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the giant snake because we got to be really epic and cinematic with it.
Yeah, I thought
that's when my crit came too. That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I thought
Yeah,
that
that was
I thought it was. Oh, sorry.
No,
I thought there was gonna be another fight, and I was gonna join with my spirit buddies because I actually had Spirit Shroud.
Team Spirit, go!
Apparently, yeah. I think it's funny that we chose the subclasses, etc. that we did.
Mm-hmm.
that is
I
definitely
also
Watching how they-
the team spirit.
Watching how they work together is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Watching how Spirit Guardians works with Ancestral Guardian is just beautiful.
Yeah, that was a lot. Just everything was taking damage constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then
oh man, because if we were one level higher too, that'd be even worse. Because then I would have Blessed Healer, and he would have his ability to like use his reaction to just completely negate certain damage.
right. Yeah, no. Frick, sixth level as Ancestral Guardian Barb. I would have gotten Spirit Shield And if a creature within 30 feet of me takes damage, I could use my reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6.
I think what I get...
Potentially reducing certain damages to 0.
Yes, thank you all for joining us so much. Don't forget to drop everyone a follow here. Their links will be in descriptions and in titles, everywhere I can put that all together. I will definitely get that from them. And until next time, don't forget to follow me as well. Drop the subscribe on YouTube and everything else there. And, you know, if you are so inclined, don't forget that you can use your free Twitch sub every month on me, should you choose, or one of the other many creators. Support your favorites, and don't forget to watch an ad every once in a while. It helps out a lot, and it doesn't cost you much but time. Until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I, and may the power protect you, always.